Back in the caves, the Seagrove Caves upon Draca, a fight ensued against some fire, some elemental type creatures. After going through a Myconid cave and helping the Myconids out, you all went down. Short recap, end of campaign. No, not quite. With Morgul having a keen interest in the smell of sulfur and chasing it through the cave. You all, helping Ravith, the Dragonborn, went in to find out what was going on with the Myconids, what was plaguing them, what was stopping them, allowing him entry into the cave. And through exploring through the different levels in the farms, you could see that the Myconid that were living there were sick, that the cave was sick and it was polluting them. Some of the Myconid had turned. They were violet fungus, which were trying to kill both Myconid and yourselves as you passed through the areas. They were feverishly harvesting these heart-shaped mushroom plants and these kind of trumpet moral-shaped plants to keep their leader alive, who was in a deep state of almost decomposition. That's what I'm looking for. But as you found him and helped bring the Myconid on side to prove that you were there to help them, they sent you through, or you followed your nose through to a crystal cave, a cave entrance that had been covered almost entirely in these orange glowing crystals. And Morgul, making his way in with Kyla, had seen this deep hole, maybe a hole he's been looking for, a deep fiery pit, but there is stone markings around this area that you've stumbled into looked very different to that of the rest of the cave. And on you all arriving, a flame creature, a flame a being of all flame appeared with some of these fire, snaky salamander creatures. And whilst a lot of you just heard a rumble and a grumble from this cave as this creature rained down fire on you, Morgul, you were communing with the creature who was trying to get you on side. Failing that, you all were individually murdered. Some of you stabilized, laying unconscious. Kyla and Hokas going down and failing death saves in their death state. Through the rumble in the ground, heard this being talk to them. Whatever this thing was that was in this cave, coming back and saying that if they were here for a reason, it could sense their emotions, their feelings, and it would give them a second chance if they were to help it. The line being that when the time is right, they must ensure that the ritual fails, being the only information you were given. What happens when you all die and you're unconscious laying on the floor is, it should be a 1d4 roll, but we'll just say it's an hour. Is an hour will pass as you would all slowly awake with 1 HP still in this cave. I would like all of you to roll Constitution saving throws, please.
Oh, I thought I was going to have a parlay with the demon who wants me to stop doing stuff.
Oh, no, sorry.
Okay.
We did it last time.
Yeah.
8.
Blow tends to fail.
What does parlay even mean?
11.
19.
15. It means talk.
13.
7.
Ooh, 7 and 8 are fails. You two both have a level of exhaustion. Another level of
already
I mean, I
have
was
two,
dead,
right?
dead.
All, yeah,
so
you
I'm
all
fine
have
with
one
that.
level of exhaustion from dying. You'll have a second level of exhaustion as you
Wait,
are.
doesn't Dizzy Man have 2 because he was exhausted before?
Yeah, I've got
Yes,
2 levels.
it does. Oh no, sorry, it's not exhaustion. It's poison. My bad. You all have a level of exhaustion. I wrote down exhaustion. That's to remind you all that you all got a level of exhaustion from dying. And then the 7 and 8, you two are both also poisoned. As you all awake, breathing in, as you have been unconscious, heavily breathing in this smoke, this sulfur smell that is still pumping out into this cave. The cave itself is hot and humid. You're sweaty, but you all individually wake up. We'll also remind us all that Hawkash, you were the only one that felt that Kyla had lost a pulse. You also stabilised many of the party. So you're the only one that knew that
It's not my fault that everyone else gets carried.
It's not. But then no one knew that you were also slain. So as you wake up, there is no physical difference you guys feel. You awake with everybody else. You all have 1 HP. You all have an extra level of exhaustion, and the 2 of you that failed the con saves are poisoned, which is a disadvantage on attack throws. So you all come back. Slowly wake up, look around. As you come to, there are no sign of the fire snake salamander things. There are no sign of the wisps. There are no sign of the larger elemental beast. But the roar that is coming and the deep grumble is still there. The ground slightly tremoring every so often as the heat you can still feel. You would all wake up dripping with sweat as you can see the plumes of smoke are still rising from this thing and being stopped. As well as that, can everyone give me a perception check?
3.
Sweet.
6.
Oh my God.
7.
9. Oh, what are we taking off for?
3, 6, 7, 9. 2.
Oh, sorry, 2.
Oh, yeah, 4 for the exhaustion.
Oh my God.
6.
Two exhaustion?
Yeah, 2.
7 with exhaustion.
As if we all forgot exhaustion was a thing.
Yeah.
Immediately.
With exhaustion, 18.
Oh, nice. My God. I might just say, don't tell me if it's below 10. It'll make it so much easier. That was crazy. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10. Was that 16 as well?
16,
16
yeah.
and 18. As Kyla and Felix, you guys come round, you are, I would say, maybe both struck by being almost blinded slightly by the refraction of sunlight. As you left early in the morning, it's probably midday now. The sun is highest point in the sky. As it shines down, it is making its way into this cave and being refracted through these crystals. As you can see, there must be a way. If the sunlight is getting through, there must be openings up to the mainland. As you get kind of blind, like when a watch shines in your eye, you two are woken up with like the sun beaming into your face. As you look up and take note of the ceiling, you can see that there are areas where the sunlight is refracting through, where these crystals are clearly blocking the exit way of this smoke. The smoke that's piling up and then rolling into the cave. You can see that there is definitely ways to there are definitely pipeways to the surface, although they must be meters and meters long. Bye for over to you guys as you all come back to life, look around each other, all slowly kind of come to and check place. You are still where you fell, each of you about 10 or 15 feet apart. As you sit up, take note, and all feel pretty messed up from what just happened.
Did I get him?
Where is he? I think you did.
Last thing I remember is just charging towards him.
Yeah, you all fell down.
Yeah.
Can I give Kyler a side eye, please?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and blackmail him later.
Are you giving him a visible side eye?
I want him to try and see it, yeah.
Okay.
But and if someone else sees it, someone else can see it. But my main intention is
our
to
perception,
keep him
that side eye.
You guys, with your perception, I'm not sure you can see shit.
My passive's 14.
With a 5,
yeah.
no.
No. Yeah, with who's
Passive
got
is
passives?
11.
If he'd been off his, yeah, but I would say passive is above 10. You'd see that.
Is that including exhaustion now?
Yeah.
Does that not affect?
No. Passive is just like your general awareness as a person.
Okay, I got 11 then.
Yeah, I'd say you can see, but then also, yeah, as Hawkins gives a look in Kyla's direction, but also those of you that were down, that were stabilized, would have known who it was that stabilized you. You would have had recollection of the person that patched up your wounds, because as you're rolling death saves, you're still conscious. So you would have seen that he also did fair amount. So who was it? I think Hawkins did Naira. You did
Got Reinhardt.
and then Felix. You just rolled, and so
I just rolled.
Yeah.
I just rolled as well.
But this room,
Well, while we're still here, I know it's cold outside, but it's a bit warm in here.
and it stinks. You've woken up and you've just been inhaling these fumes.
Why did we come in here again?
I don't remember that being your voice.
That smell. I discovered what that smell was. And we found out.
You've got weird ideas, mate. It smells fucking horrible.
It does smell horrible, which means it's something bad.
I'm gonna just get ready to. I'm just gonna start leaving the room.
Is that hole in the same state it was?
Yeah, it's you can see around you that there is the stonework here is like engraved in certain areas, and that hole itself is not just a hole that's opened up. That is a like manufactured. There is stonework that lines the outside of the hole. It's not like a earthquake or a chasm that's been formed. It's a hole that is formed, and around it there is stonework that has been built, that is carved, and has been here for God knows how long. Isn't an axe.
Investigate the symbols, whatever they are.
Yeah.
I was just going to go well with a +0 and a -2 from exhaustion. I rolled a 17, so 15.
What languages do you speak?
Common and Elvish.
Okay.
And obviously Bugbear.
Mm-hmm. This is a bugbear. It's not bugbear. You don't understand any of the words that are here, but as you look at the carvings and the works that here, they depict the mountain, they depict the island of Draca, they depict dragons in carved form, and then I would say even with 15, that's all you. As you look round, there is something that joins them up here. There is a story to be told here, but by just the carvings that are here, it's not. That there is writing as well that you just don't understand.
If I see him looking at the writing, can I wander over and attempt to read it if it's draconic?
Yep. Yeah. So yeah, as you wander over and you can see, as Morgul's like kind of tracing around the outside here, around the hole here, the draconic is again. I think we had this before when we were saying with draconic. Draconic being an ancient language has changed a lot to the draconic that you would be able to pick up. So
Shakespeare's draconic.
Exactly. There's bits of words that you can definitely pick up here. There is note to Ignis. And you know the volcano or the mountain here is called Ignis. There are notes to a jail or a prison, and then the island itself is kind of mentioned, but then you can't work out. It doesn't have a name, so they're not calling the island isn't called Draca in this thing, but there is. It seems like, there is this mention of a holding or like a prison type scenario, and Ignis being mentioned. Give me another investigation, Felix, or an insight.
Let's have a look. That is an 18 on the dice, -2 is 16,
nice,
plus
16.
3 for investigation, 19.
Oh, nice, 19. Ignis is the name of the mountain, but here Ignis is being referred to not as a person or as a thing, rather as a person or as a creature rather than as a thing. The way that it's formed, Ignis seems to be something else. I'd say with 19 you might draw the line to be like, is Ignis the dragon they're talking about, or is Ignis the person that they're talking about in this story? But now they refer to Ignis as the mountain top of Draca.
I tell the bugbear that the writing around this hole is a dirty joke about what happens when a dwarf, a halfling, and a tiefling go into a bar.
You don't even have to roll deception to understand his line. I think context will tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was boxes in the room, wasn't there?
That was just on the map. There's not really boxes.
Bugger. I was going to say, when I was leaving and everyone was looking at this thing, I was going to see if there was any way I could get back some of the gold that was nabbed from me by the little bastard kobolds.
Give me an investigation. There might be some stuff in there.
It's with disadvantage because I'm poisoned, isn't it?
Yeah.
You said it's ability checks. Is that not an
I thought it
ability
was
check?
attack rolls.
I thought it was just attack rolls, but it might actually not be.
I think they changed it.
Yeah.
Because I googled it because you said, and then I wasn't
Yeah.
sure.
Close down. My D&D.
Though that's Google AI, so let me find a real answer. Oh, yeah, poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And that's 5e.
Nice.
Yeah. That's a 11. An
11. Yeah, you can see this place has been not
any
it's been
offerings
cleared
to
out.
some forgotten demon god?
No, there's the only bits you would find are like leftover statuettes of smaller statuettes. You can see where there would have been larger ones here, and whether they've either disappeared or been stolen, whatever. They're not here anymore. But there are some smaller statuettes here, some smaller golden dragon statuettes that are here.
Golden?
Yeah, they're only small, so they're probably only worth about 5 or 10 gold.
Oh, so I can fit them in my pockets as well. Can I pick one up and like tap it with my fist to see if it sounds like it's real gold or it's just painted?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is. I mean, you're a thief. You're used to this stuff. This is real gold.
Sick. I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna take as many as I can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you only find like 2 or 3, and they're
That's
different.
perfect.
They're in like different configurations. They're an odd looking dragon. Dragons all have slightly different forms and different scents, but yeah, you can see that they're just very small statuettes that have been kind of passed to the side. But everything else that was in here, if it was a room of use, has not been used for hundreds of years, maybe.
I'm going to stand at the entranceway because just in case something interesting happens, but I'm getting ready to leave because of the smell.
Yep.
I'm going to wander over to Homebrew and slap him on the back and say, thank you for stabilizing me when I was down. You didn't have to, but I appreciate it that you did.
I mean, for all our benefit, I guess, but you're welcome.
Well, either way, thank you very much. Do we see like fumes congregating on top of the ceiling?
Yeah. As you look up and you're looking at these crystals, you can see where the fumes go up and they're pooling, and it's almost like the overflow of them pooling is what's sending them into the rest of the cave.
How high is this ceiling?
It's probably 30, 40 foot. It's not huge, but it's not from the floor stabbable, at least.
Would I be able to? So, does it look like if I was to attack the crystals, would it like somehow make a hole to?
Yeah.
Can I throw a javelin and see if anything happens?
Yeah. You can see the light shine, so you can see where the out of this hole where it's pooling up. You can see where the sun is coming through some of these crystals as well, and they only look like glass crystal. They don't look like they're overly strong. So yeah.
I see this man about to throw a javelin, and I move out of the way because there's bound to be stuff tumbling from the ceiling.
Do I need to roll just hit die?
Yeah. You roll an attack. Roll an attack against the crystal, essentially.
6.
6. It's lucky. It's an inanimate object. It's an AC 5.
Sweet.
Nice.
Sweet.
Roll damage.
5 damage.
5. Nice. Oh, that's decent amount of damage. As you kind of step back, look up, aim for what looks like the largest kind of shaft of the glass. Launch a javelin up. It shatters through like a fair few layers of glass, and it cracks and falls down to the ground. You can see you clear. As it cracks up, you clear probably like the first meter or so. You can see there's still another bit in there, but you definitely, just with that, as this glass kind of falls down and shatters to the ground, you can see that definitely there is one more smash through, and you should be able to. Like, the glass doesn't go all the way to the surface. You can see that you've cleared the vast majority of it with 5 damage. You go again. Your javelin.
Yeah, I'll go again. Yeah. 11, so that's fine.
Yeah.
And that time 6.
Oh, yeah, perfect. So this one, as you fly in again, this time the javelin gets stuck in something as it smashes through the glass, and as it falls down, you can see on the tip of the javelin is probably a head-sized obsidian, what looks like a rock. So the javelin's gone in the side of it, and this, as it falls down, hits the ground. You do notice though, as that smashes and cleans, you hear the sound of the wisp of wind picking up, almost like very light hoover going off as you see some of the fumes start funneling their way up to the surface. There are probably 2 or 3 other of these caverns around that area as well, but you can see slowly the fumes are starting to pour out from this chimney that's opened.
If there's another one, I'll take a couple hand crossbow blasts at them.
Nice.
Do you want me to roll, or...?
If you wash your plus, like, fucking... It would only be funny if the javelin...
plus 3 for a hand crossbow.
Okay, yeah, you should be fine. For me, it was going to be funny if the javelin missed, then I'd be like, you could javelin stuck in the roof, but with a crossbow, it's not as much fun. But yeah, if you guys want to take time, you can take time and shoot out the rest of them. You'd stand back, give yourself clearance. But yeah, you can see that with a couple of shots, you can smash out these crystals. Some of them are deeper than others. The one that Reinhardt's taken out is probably the thickest, widest one. But you can see this smoke where it's like, it's almost where the smoke is pulled up is where it's causing the crystals to form. Something is causing the crystals to form, and they've blocked themselves, but they don't go all the way up these fissures. They only go part way up.
While they're doing this, I'm stood near the entrance and I can see them just aiming weapons at things in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to mutter under my breath, this bloody well better not be this ritual.
And I keep you by the door as well.
While they're doing that, I'm going to wander over to the edge of the hole.
Yep.
Just kind of look into it and think to myself about what have I just got myself into.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see anything down there? I look down.
Yeah, give me a investigation. Probably be better.
It won't be. It's an 11.
An 11. As you look down, you can see that this. You can see almost. Because it is like a lava. It's a hole that goes down, right? Gravity would say that the hole goes down. The flames and how they're moving in within this hole, you can almost see a point where they look like it's like rising up. It's almost like lava rising up, then lava rising down. Like where you're stood at the top is not the top of a waterfall of lava. The lava flow is almost coming up from the bottom, which is odd, which makes you think there is something very strange about what is going on here. I would say as you go over the edge and look in and try and find something, you can see the lava moving. As you look down and kind of notice this change in the flames ebb and move slightly, and it's almost like you're looking into, a bit like when you look into fire, exactly the way you look into fire, and you get a little bit mesmerized. You almost see a face, a draconic face appearing, and these 2 beady eyes that blink, and as you kind of notice it, you feel the ground rumble again as you just take a step back.
Kind of mutter under my breath, who are you?
Mm-hmm.
I was already around the hole, but I didn't notice Kyla wander over as I'm already looking down the hole.
Yeah.
And I kind of mutter to myself, what do you want me to do? Do I hear anything?
I don't think you do, no. I think you give me an insight check. And Reinhardt, take inspiration for clearing the crystals, because I definitely thought you guys were not going to do that. So,
that's a nat 1.
Nat 1s. You
so it's a -1 with
-1.
If only you were a halfling and you could re-roll it.
No, he's better than that. He gets surprise attack on people. You look down. You're looking around, trying to work out what's going on here. You look down and you look up, and you see on as Kyla's face as he looks down. There's the way he's like staring in. There's you get like a flash, like a ping of
recognition.
Yeah, like recognition, or like
he's looking for something, like I am.
Yeah, there's something in the way he's staring that's there, and then the ground shakes and it throws you out before you can really ascertain what it might be. But he's staring down with an intensity that resonates with you.
I just stare at Kyla. Don't say anything. I just stare. I don't know if he notices, but
only when he nearly falls down the hole. That'd be funny.
I'm dead again.
You fall down the hole into the internal pit of fire and flames. Nice. So as the rest of you that were taking shots clear some of the more of these chimneys, more of this smoke starts to clear up, and you get you start to smell and feel that cooler air as it's starting to come up. Reinhardt, as your javelin hits the ground, this thonk, as this rock comes down, you take the javelin out and you hold. This is a very weird shaped rock. Give me an investigation check.
Two.
This is a very weird shaped rock. Crazy. Cool. So yeah, as you can feel as you've kind of looked around this thing, you've got worked out. So yeah, there's these etchings. You can see that this used to be. You can see just from the layout that there was with the hole here, where it wasn't like a ceremonial chamber as such, but you can see where there are pillars, where there are stone carvings, where there are like rails, where this used to be a room that clearly they came to for something, but there is no obvious way from where you stand now to see where that entrance was. Is this just part of a forgotten building? Was it purposely hidden away? You don't know, but this definitely, it looks like the room of a well-maintained, what would have been a well-maintained room of some sort that is just at the back of the Seagrove Caves for some reason. These crystals that are up and formed are all around the place, but you've cleared the holes in here, and you can start to feel that smoke is starting to pull out. You see very quickly that it stops pooling and going in above Hawkas's head, where that entrance where you came in. You can see the smoke stops running into that room now, and is now pooling up and just disappearing up into these chimneys that you've created. Would anyone like to do anything else? Look at anything else whilst inside this room?
I think I'm going to head towards Hawkas and towards the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of still a bit dazed, kind of not really concentrating on anything else that's going on around the room. Just...
I suppose I'll have one more quick look around the room for anything of interest.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to roll something?
Yeah, investigation.
Fucking hell, high rolls. Nat 20, minus 2, plus 3, 21.
21, nice.
No more high rolls for the rest of the session, I
That's
guarantee.
what we want. I always like it when you get that 20, when you're just looking for anything of interest. Yeah, you see the floor has got nice colours. Crazy. You can see that within this all the way through the Seagrove Caves, there were no signs of footsteps. You guys are trying to track. You can really see any creatures moving about here. There are some movements down here. There are some. There's some areas where like dirt has been cleaned, where rocks have been cleared up a little bit. Almost the ease at which you read the words in that semicircle, the circle of stone that's here, would tell you that this has been cleaned up recently. The rest of this cave is like in a derelict state. There is crystals growing across everything. There's mud, there's dirt and dust crept across. Lots of the crap from the Seagrove Caves would have come through in here. So there's just bits of dirt and grass everywhere. And then below it, there's all this stonework. There are certain areas where the stonework almost looks to have been cleaned, so it could be read. You read what was around that circle as if it was like not in pristine condition, but it had been cleaned up enough. And then as you now go back and you look for something else, you notice that actually there's artwork and there's bits all over this place. There's plaques, there's plinths. Only certain ones have been cleaned up, and all of those have reference to some words or some pictorial pieces on it, as if someone's been here and more recently than the rest of it looked at what these things are saying and mean.
Cool. I'm ready to bounce.
Nice. As you guys...
I'll use the last of my warrior's dice to heal a bit and head towards where everyone's gathering.
Nice.
As I see people walking towards me, I let out a loud sigh and say, "Finally, what took you so long?"
Definitely watch them just smashing crystals. I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I think they're all weirdos. Like, there's not even gold inside them. They should have realised that after the first one.
Reinhardt, this rock, this like obsidian rock, it's not like it's a head shape, but it's easily it's like carryable, definitely. Would you leave it here, or will you be taking it with you?
If it's like a weird rock, I'll put it in my pocket.
Yeah, it's an odd shape. It's like it has bits of the crystal still attached to it, but it's quite smooth and it's warm.
Okay, yeah. Because if it's cold outside, I'll take it with me, thinking it'll keep my pockets warm.
Decent size, yeah, big old pocket warmer, the size of your head. Nice, cool. So as you guys, make your way back through the cave, you can see the myconid as you kind of pull through those crystals you were there. A lot of them are just stood watching and waiting to hear when you come back. They've noticed that the smoke is not coming through anymore, and I've obviously heard the fight and I just sat waiting as you guys come back through. For the time that it's been, I think as you come back through, you come back into a cloud of spores as they would reinitialize the telepathic spores with you all to ask you what had gone on, as they can see, and they're like a few of them are pointing and looking up as you come back through, as you would all collectively hear in your minds as they say, "The sick, the smoke, the sick. You stopped it. You stopped it. The sick."
I assume so. There's nothing left there.
As you confirm back, you can see that they a few of them start. The only way I can describe it is like the crazy, wacky inflatable ants. Woo! As you see, very slowly, a few of them have their hands, and as they start to wave, there's like pollen and spores that come out of their hands as a few of them start to celebrate that this smog is no longer moving through. There's one or two of them that are still pumping the mushrooms, the morals into the leader that is laying down there, who, without more smog coming through, they are hoping at least that the sickness will be able to be cured in time. As you come through, and a few of them run over, and one of them comes back with one of these tubular flowers and offers it out to you as a group, and just says, for thanks, and offers you this weird mushroom.
Druid. Any idea what this does? You do trees and shit.
Who's a druid?
We're not got a druid.
You ain't got a druid.
No.
I thought you were a druid. Shit. I'm gonna stop
Give it.
swearing. I'm gonna find another word to say in reverence.
Give it here, and I take a bite out of it.
Nice. You take
Interesting
a bite.
strategy.
It is a super interesting strategy. You take a bite out of it.
Yes.
Tastes like weird mushroom, and the pollen picks up, like sticks to your face.
So my face covered in pollen.
Yeah, you're like a cat that's got pollen over its face, but in that form, you bite into it. They just look at you.
I look at Morgul and I'm like, do you need me to clean that up, and gesture towards his face? With a disgusted look on my face, may I also add?
I mean, it doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you, sure.
As as you clean up his face, and you start to, I'm going to turn my campfire noise off. You guys can make your way back through the thing as you bite into the mushroom. A few of the other myconids, once they console themselves from their amazing dancing, will come back and hand each of you one of those heart mushrooms as well. And again, as they kind of offer you out as thanks, and then they go back to tending and getting back about their business. But yeah.
Having seen the bugbear with the last one, I take a bite out of the heart-shaped mushroom.
Nice. You also get covered in pollen.
I'm going to gesture to the mushroom men. Are we supposed to be eating it?
One of them says, This is the mushroom that Ravif takes. Ravif, the potion brewer, who takes mushrooms.
That we came in here to get the mushrooms for.
Yep, maybe. Anyone else want to eat their mushroom?
No.
No.
And then moan that you get killed in battle? Fuck knows. I don't know why. Cool. So yeah, he tells you that's the mushrooms that Ravif comes in to take.
Have we got any of the other one that he usually takes?
That you had both the types there. So the heart, they individually give you one of these heart ones, and the more impressive tubular one has got a bite out the side of it from the bugbear.
Oh, okay.
Let's hope that didn't turn into something really good.
On the way back out past them, can I see if there's another one that hasn't got a bite mark out of it?
Yes. Give me a nature check or survival.
Go survival. That is a 14.
14. Nice. You don't see any of those more tubular ones, but you do find another 4 of the heart-shaped ones. In both.
As he finds these, I nudge the bugbear, point towards Jizman, and make an eating motion with my hands.
May I ask what an eating motion with your hands is?
You put your hands up to your mouth and you take a
Oh.
Puts his sock on his foot.
It's basically
we
an
could-
indication to the bugbear, like, go and take one and eat one.
We can stand there eating mushrooms all day, but I don't know about you guys. You're all weird. I want to sleep.
You've all got 1 HP apart from Morgul as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Correct.
Let's hope the boat ride back isn't a little bit rocky.
And I'm well aware I died, and I'm well aware that I'm not the only one that died.
Yeah, I'll grab those extra ones and then I'll just start heading towards the boat.
So you've got 5 of the heart cap mushrooms. Everyone has got 1 apart from Felix. And then there is a bitten moral, ruby moral it's called. Nice. As you can pick your way back delicately through the caves. The further you get down into the caves back towards the entrance, the less that sulfur smell comes through. And you can see as it's getting closer to where the sea air can come into the open mouth of the cave that the smell is almost completely gone. So it won't take long, you don't think. But by the next day, the cave should be hopefully clear of this this sulfur smell that's there. As you get back to the cave mouth, you can see that Ravif is in the boat, stood up as he's trying to like peer in as he sees you guys come in. As you see the sigh of relief as he kind of rows the boat back in. As he's like, whoa, I was worried for you guys. I took a little nap. I woke up. You weren't back yet. You've been in there for a couple of hours. All gone well? I thought the mushrooms might have taken you.
I don't say anything to him. I just hand the mushrooms over to him and get into the boat.
He's like,
Same, I give my bitten one.
He goes, okay. They're not that useful until you brew them.
Well, I got it now. Yes.
Well,
It's you can still, chop a bit off and
chop
tastes
a bit
okay
off.
though.
He puts them in a bag. Yeah, as he kind of checks you all, and he's like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's like, we're all here. This is good. He's like, how are the mushrooms then? It all went well? As he starts the rowing back, he's like, you all look a little worse for wear. I'll do the rowing this time. He rows at a pace that you guys could not ever have imagined matching. This old dragonborn is sinewy and strong as fuck. As he holds a conversation and rows at a decent pace back towards the Draca Bound town.
The mushrooms weren't good.
The mushrooms weren't good. But you were in there for a while. It was.
Yeah, there was a sickness that has overcome them. And as you can see, we were all a little worse for wear. It was pretty tough in there. There were also some tentacled, invisible type things, but perhaps we could debrief it a little more after we've had some rest, though. My mind's elsewhere.
Can I try and nap on the boat?
Yeah.
Depending on how quickly we get back.
Yeah, it'd be like a half an hour, so you won't get an actual short rest, but you can definitely.
Well,
just
I'm going to
sleep.
just rest my eyes.
Yeah, it's cold as well. As you
there's
get
a
back
Felix on my
out
lap.
into, as you get back out onto the boat and start rowing, and the sea is like a little choppier. The sun's out; it's midday, so the chill of the morning's gone. But compared to you just like essentially slept in a sauna whilst you were unconscious. It's pretty cold as you get back out into the main air, and you all look messed up. You got.
I have a
attacked by
question.
scourges. Yep.
Do I feel as cold as I did previously? Like, as in, did agreeing to interrupt this this old ritual? Do I feel a bit more warmth?
Give me an insight check.
Insight check with disadvantage and with a +1. Let's do this.
You got it.
And a -2.
And a
Minus two.
I thought you were sleeping anyway.
I thought it was -1.
That's -2.
Oh shit. Well, the good news is, yeah, but I'm trying to be warm on the boat. The good news is, the first roll was a 15. The second roll was a nat 1.
Nice.
Minus-
Reroll.
+1, -2, which I can re-roll.
You can reroll because you're a halfling with a smelly ass.
That is a 4 -2, which is a 2.
Yay! And you can't tell at the moment. You're feeling cold because you've definitely come from warm to cold, but you try and just concentrate on these. As you sleep, you're just trying to feel on the inside of you feel any warmer.
I see his eyes are closed.
Yeah.
So I splashed some seawater in his face, like to see if he's still awake, see if he's still alive.
Can I do a sleight of hand to take my dagger to his throat?
Oh, well, you don't need a sleight of hand. You can just take a dagger to his throat.
Can I take a dagger to his throat?
Yeah.
Why? Why'd you do that? Do you think you're funny?
I thought you
look at
meant
me,
died.
I'm all big and fluffy. Grow up.
You want to watch your tone, little man? And I put my my long-limbed arm around his throat.
I'm giggling behind them.
This is quite a small boat.
Can I do a strength check to see if I can lift him up by his throat?
Yes.
Can I do? Can I?
contested.
Can I counteract
You can
this
dex.
with athletics,
You can
acrobatics to try and
acrobatics,
weasel my
yeah,
way
to
out?
weasel out of it, yeah.
Okay, I've still got disadvantage and a -2, but let's do this.
Well, I rolled a 3.
Aye,
Plus
aye,
6
aye.
minus 2 is a 7.
I rolled an 18 -2 and a 25 -2, so 16.
Nice. So yeah, as you try to grab it, as quick as you try and grab, he's gone. As
To a different part of the very small boat.
to just drop down to the boat. As you two start that,
Yeah, you
Ravith-
better run.
Ravith just reverse slams the oars into the water to shake the boat. Standing up, Morgul, can you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Watch him hit his head and take 1 damage and die.
He's just used his dice.
Oh, of course he has.
So maybe you'll fall in the sea and it'll be a shark.
I rolled another 3 for 5 minus 2 makes 3.
3. You fall overboard into the freezing cold sea. As Ravith just goes, I'm the captain of this boat. There should be no fighting until we return.
I want to extend my arm out to get him back on the boat.
Take
And
us
I
out.
will- Yep. I'm not even going to play silly buggers. I actually want to try and help him.
Okay, it's easy enough to put him in. It doesn't need a strength check to pull yourself into a boat.
And then I want to, if I'm able to, I want to try and reach around and pat him on the back and say, "Ain't that fun?"
It was a bit. And then I shake like a wet dog.
There is definitely a thing.
I reach down to make sure nothing gets in my soup bags.
I would say that there's enough time left. Morgul, can you give me a Constitution saving throw? Because this would be frigid water, which could give you another level of exhaustion.
Sweet. 18 minus 2.
Nice. Your
16.
fur keeps you warm enough as you shake off enough of the thing to not let the freezing cold get to your skin and cause you more concern, as you are soaking wet on a little boat being rowed back to the mainland. As Ravif gets you sat down and carries on, rowing you back in. As you,
It's like a teacher with naughty
He's
school
naughty
kids
kids,
playing
yeah.
fighting.
yeah, now he's got his goods. As you pull back into Draca, as he helps you off, he has hold of the bags. He says, I can only thank you for opening up and helping my friends, my Myconid. Let me see what I can do with these. Come see me tomorrow, and I'll have something brewed for you.
Any particular time?
The morning time, earlier the better. Up at first light, or later in the day, it's fine. Now it's there. I would like to get back and see my friends. Now it's all cleared, but yes, come see me in the morning, and there'll be a gift of gratitude from me. Draca. It's mid-afternoon, 2-3 o'clock, so the sun's out, but it's not warm here still. As you find yourself back ashore. Draca. Ravif disappears off with the mushrooms that you had some eaten, some had not. Did anyone want to keep hold of their mushroom, or are you happy to all hand them over?
I'll hand mine over.
I'm going to hand
Hand them
mine over
over.
because I think the reward is going to be better than some mushroom that apparently doesn't taste of anything but mushrooms.
Then eating the mushroom. You don't think eating the mushroom that we've definitely tried twice is not going to be good? 4, 5,
Plus, I'm too exhausted to argue.
It could have a delayed effect.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Roll another con saving throw.
Maybe he'll grow a feather beard.
You turn
Or
into
a six
you turn into
finger.
Nice.
9.
So, no, I was joking. You're not going to die. That would be funny, but also would be silly. Everything's. The deck's really slippery. Can you all roll deck saving throws? You smash your head open, you die. Nice. He, takes those. If you will take them off him, he goes back into his little cabin and starts setting stuff up. And you can see left outside on returning is like the breakfasts and lunches scrap bags someone's brought down, and there's these piles of fresh off trails and entrails that are going to be left to rot a little bit more. So Ravif can take them off to the Myconids on future dates. As you can make your way back into the Draca mainland. So as you arrive, like I say, it's mid-afternoon, but you are all fairly messed up. You know you have places available to stay, but was there anything you want to do? Or you want to short rest and have a bit more of the day to explore around or speak to people? Or is it like we've got back, we've had a really bad half day, we need to go to bed now?
I'm easy either way.
I'm going to go straight to bed. No, I'm not going to go search for old Belric's house and sleep in his bed as a show of dominance because I've got 1 HP and he might stand there in my sleep.
That would be funny.
It would be fun though.
Would be fun. I thought now was the time to go for him. Yeah, so what's the plan? You can short rest, get some health back, and then move around with the safety of 4 or 5 HP, because you have got half a day left if you want to do anything or speak to anybody else, or you prep, even if you want to get set up for what might happen the next day. But yeah,
I want a short rest and go find Belric's house.
Okay.
And I want someone to come with me.
Please.
Someone big and scary.
Felix volunteers.
I'll go, seeing as we're now
I
friends.
said big and scary. Yeah. You. Wet man. Wet dog.
Wet dog.
Oh,
Felix is coming anyway.
Cool.
After a short rest.
Short rest.
Yeah, sure. Oh my
Yeah.
god. I just remember I only have 1 fucking hit die left for the short rest.
Sweet. So yeah, those who want to, you take a short rest. You make your way up, get some late afternoon. The food hall, the best of the lunch is gone, but there is still some stuff there, and you can get yourself some sustenance and have a short rest, sat around the communal area up in the Halfstone commune. Barask sees you in. He's like, well, you guys are a sight for sore eyes. Ravif really put you through the ringer, eh? You look like shit.
Yeah, tell us about it.
Yeah, and he goes and gets some like hot toddies, some warm alcohols, just to to stave off a bit of the cold, and then you can get some food. So those that want to short rest can take your short rest. You do have a level up to do now. Your choice if you want to do it now and not do the long. You don't get the well, you can't long rest and get all your skills back, but you can do your level up now. Congratulations, even though you nearly died. Milestone are milestones. Congratulations. Yep.
Does that mean I have access to my level 3 spells now, or I have to wait till long rest?
You don't. You have access to the spells. You don't have the slots for them until you get the level the long rest.
Do I get the extra hit die?
Oh no. Okay, we might be waiting for the rest then. You can't use it. You can't use any of the abilities on it until you've had a long rest.
Yeah, I've done it, but not actually put the.
Yeah,
I've just ignored the extra hit die.
Yeah, you can put the thing on.
Put my health back down to what it was.
I rolled the hit die automatically because I forgot I'd leveled up already. I'm just going to take off one of the dice rolls, the last one on the list.
Nice.
Not the lowest one.
No, the last one on the list.
Sweet. So you short rest.
I'll just wait then.
It might be easier. Yeah, it's just because you need to rest and fully recuperate to get all of the lovely abilities. But it's just if there's stuff you want to get set up in this afternoon before going to sleep at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So short rest. Get a little bit of life back. You feel a little bit better. You know that you're going to feel a lot better once you get a long rest in this evening. So we've got Horkas, Felix, and Morgul going off to find Belric's estate. All going with anyone
Belric's
else?
state, more like the state of living. He was serving soup and he ran away from me. I bet he doesn't even have soup. Soup bags for socks.
No, he's got shoes.
Hopefully, he's got more than one pair of shoes so I can nab
He
some.
was the brains of the outfit. We know that. So you three going there. Other three going elsewhere.
I kind of want to find Ish just to prep for tomorrow.
Yep.
Should I come with you, Kyla?
That's okay.
I'm going to join Kyla and...
The other one.
God. The other one. Fuck, I forgot the name.
The other one, you know.
The other one.
Yeah, I'm going to join them, but I'm going to be looking to buy some healing potions. If you can buy healing potions.
How much gold do you have?
Raveth.
That is a good question.
Is that like 50 gold each?
We're about to be
Usually.
given some
You're probably
tomorrow.
get given some tomorrow. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'll just join them.
Essentially, don't fuck around and find out today. You might all survive the next 8 hours. Or fuck around and find out. But,
Right, I'll try my best.
yeah, I'm just saying. What's going to go on? Sweet. So you three are going to head back down to the docks. Try and find Ish, who goes out in the morning as well, but it's likely going to come back. So you can look around for him, whilst Horkas, Felix, and Morgul are going to go and try and find Belric, or where Belric is staying. What is your plan for doing so, Horkas?
I'm gonna. I know he lived up on the hill.
Yep.
From speaking to the soup people. I'm assuming the soup people have gone back after the disaster class of the zombies.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It seems like that once that was done, it seems like it's not a regular occurrence, but it seems like it's regular enough that people will kind of get over it and then get back to work pretty quickly.
I'm gonna walk. I think we'll go that way so I can give him a wave. You know.
Okay.
Not make myself look suspicious in the slightest.
Yeah.
With 2 people following me, and then I think I'm going to head up to the hill and just kind of ask around. I think that's the plan. Ask if they've seen a traitorous little halfling.
Nice.
Who smells bad, and some other insult.
As he describes this halfling to the kobolds and
Kobolds,
dragonborn, I'm looking at him as if, are you talking about yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, as you say, you're looking for halfling that smells. I think the standard response would be like, "Oh, you're looking for someone that smells like you, looks like you, smells like you."
Yeah, but not as handsome. And he doesn't have, and I twiddle my mustache.
Yeah, there's a halfling. And they're like, he's in the shared rooms along the side. I don't know, one of the ones down there. They point you down to like where they've got these like hostel type dorm rooms.
Off we go.
So you've waved at him, which is disconcerting enough as he's cooking soup, getting ready to run again. You go and check for the rooms. These are a lot of them are either just open as you can go in and open them, or there's people in there that let you in. As you make your way in, there are a mix. This is where you'd see that there are more of the non-Dragonborn races, where some of these species would be living. Anyone that's on the island that isn't a kobold. There's some kobolds in here as well. Kobolds that are old enough to be kicked out of their family homes but aren't living elsewhere yet. So it's got like a mix between a uni halls and like a military camp. Weird mix in between. Like, it smells a lot of adolescent male. And it's messy as hell. As you come in and you're looking at all these rooms, you're just looking at bunks with like drawers and cabinets that are assigned to each bunk, and each of them are in different states of mess and clothes being left out and bags being tucked under different blankets. So give me an investigation check to try and find which one might be Belrix.
Oh, I'm still poisoned, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It's a great time to go.
As I say, as this is happening, I'm going to turn to the others and say, "Oi, you, what's going? You guys search as well." That's a 7.
7.
I will search for a halfling that's ugly and sneaky looking and smells.
You're looking for their stuff. You know the halfling itself is in the soup kitchen down on the beach. You're trying to find his...
Was at the soup kitchen.
Was at the soup... Well, no.
Okay, fine. I searched for his stuff.
Wait, is he back at the soup kitchen?
Yeah.
Did we miss that?
You said you waved at him as you went past.
Oh, no, I waved at the owner.
Oh, no, he's back in the soup kitchen.
Ah, shit. Well, we'll steal his stuff and then we'll...
I thought you were checking he was there so you could steal it without him being home. Is that what, sorry?
He was the brains of the operation.
He definitely was the brains of the operation. As you look through, you can see there's very little of possessions in a lot of these bunks. You can see one of them though has some clothing that is definitely not kobold or Draca born. It's like slightly nice clothing, kind of matches the way that Hawkhouse is dressed, which is like completely inappropriate for Draca. You also see sets of boots that are there as well, which is different to Hawkhouse, but also you know that kobolds and Dragonborn don't wear boots. So like straight away you're like...
I'd point Hawkhouse to the boots.
Shoes are a big...
I wondered where they went.
Stupid bags on his feet.
I wondered where they went. I'm going to leave the bags on my feet with my duck down, and I'm going to put the boots over the top.
I think more...
And just make it look as though they are mine, and I'm just confident it's mine, not that I'm stealing them.
That's fine. I think Morgul and Felix, without rolls, just with passive insight alone, as you watch this halfling put his feet that were in bags with duck feathers into a pair of boots, that this partner maybe was the brains, definitely was the brains of the operation, and you're a little bit sure whether Hawkhouse is all there.
Look, just because he's short doesn't mean he's all there. He's not all there.
No, because he's got his bag, he's got his feet in bags with duck feathers in, and then
it's socks, man.
Shoes. And that's what you're sticking by. I'm just saying.
Felix starts to contemplate swapping Hawkhouse for Belrix.
Yeah. There's a part that says, this guy is the brains. What did he come here with? That might be more useful. But other than with the rest of his stuff, with an 18, you can go through his stuff. You find his bunk that's there. You can steal his shoes. You go through and like you find his bag. There's no sign of like gold here. There's no sign of really anything other than clothes and like basic possessions.
Why are you looking for this guy again?
He stole from me.
Stole what? Your boots?
Imagine that was it.
I mean, no, obviously. Otherwise, I would be wearing them.
I mean, I guess you could be now.
Yeah, good point. No, this is just him paying back some of what he owes me for stabbing me in the back, both metaphorically and literally.
Okay. Well,
now where did he hide the gold? Why did he come here? It's fucking freezing.
To get away from you, I guess.
He did run away from me.
If he does have the gold, he's probably hidden it somewhere on the island.
Well, there's only one way to find out, and I attempt to crack my knuckles. But given I have 8 strength, it probably doesn't do anything.
Roll for it.
You also got high dexterity, so you're just very flexible. You just give it a nice big bend with no crack. Supple limbs.
Right, should we go ask? You guys can get a cut. Means you can pay for, I don't know, shampoo, conditioner. You look like you both use a lot.
After you.
Just a little mustached halfling and 2 hairy boys.
A mustached halfling with boots.
With
oh,
boots
and
now.
can I steal a coat as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can see he's got here, and he appropriately bought the right clothing to come to Draca.
Yeah, with my money.
With your money, yeah. Cool. As you guys.
But then again, if I was loaded, would I work at a soup kitchen?
Why is he
maybe he's
working
doing
at a
stuff for
soup
charity.
kitchen? Maybe he is. There's only one way to find out. As you guys leave the dorm rooms and make your way down to the soup kitchen, Kyla, Nara, and Reinhardt, you guys go back down to the docks, over to a smaller, over to the kind of opposite side to where, at the far end of the docks is where Ravith was. On the near side of the docks, there's a small ship set up with a load of it's a smaller boat, but it looks sturdier in nature. It's got a little bit of the ice breaking on it. It's got like a little bit of metal that's kind of wrapped around the front, wrapped around the bow of the ship. Is it bow of the ship? I can't remember what it is. And then also on it there are these look like contraptions. They look like little cranes maybe, and nets. So a bit like a fishing trawler, but they look pretty heavy duty for the size of ship. This has got kit and gadgets everywhere. As you come down, you haven't seen Ish yet, have you?
No.
So as you're heading down towards, you see this ship that could well be there is a dragonborn that kind of matches the description you've given, moving around, checking some of this equipment, moving stuff around on this boat. It looks to be very busy as you kind of make your way through. There are other dragonborn and kobolds around if you want to question first. But yeah, this guy looks like he has a mission and has a ship that can do some cool shit.
Yeah, I think I'll find a dragonborn near the ship and just kind of ask. I'm looking for Ish, where he is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of them will be like, "Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want to speak to him, then that's your man over there. But I'll warn you now, he's not in a great mood."
Great. Exactly.
Oh no! Why is he not in a good mood? What happened?
Oh, she's never in a good mood.
Oh, one of those.
What do you mean, one of those?
Well, people that are never in a good mood.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god! Did he think I was being racist?
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no!
Build it into your character. It was a racist. I don't know. He was just checking. You weren't being. He's like, yeah, good luck. And as you look back, you hear him just like, fuck! Fuck's sake! As he's like ratcheting this thing back through again, moving around as he's like smashing, kicks over a toolbox. Yes, he's moving about and trying to just tidy up whatever the fuck is going on. Whatever's gone wrong on this boat, he is trying to fix at the moment.
After you, Kyla.
A sigh and just head towards Ish. Hi, Ish.
As he's like banging around and he just like grabs like it'll be like in the captain or captain course where the steering wheel stuff is. This is like, imagine like a little tugboat kind of all wood. So he's got a small little hut where the wheel is, and he kind of has his hand out, leans out, and goes, "What do you want?" And he looks, and goes, "Oh, who are you?"
My name's Kyler. I was told that you are the man to speak to about the shipwrecks.
What do you want? You want to claim something from him? It's not your ship. Anything that comes aground here is salvageable. There's maritime laws. I can take anything that's there. Most of it's moved on now. If it's your ship, honestly, it's probably fucking lost.
It's not an item I'm looking for. It's my brother. He was on a ship going near here, and I've heard nothing since, so...
Shit. Well, I don't know how to put this in the most delicate way, but you know we've had a problem with the sailors walking the ice who are...
Yes, we've encountered some of them ourselves.
Okay. Well, I mean,
and
chances
I can
are
only
good.
hope that that's not the case.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen any survivors yet, but maybe we've seen it already. Maybe it's a ship that we've already gone through. There's a lot of ships out there, and I've salvaged as many of them as I can. You got the name of the ship?
Yes, it's the Riving
And
Tide.
it goes back to grab a list, and as you say, the Riving Tide, it goes, "Oh shit, the Riving Tide."
Yes.
Okay. I know the Riving Tide. Yeah, we stay away from the Riving Tide. Riving Tide was one of the first ones to crash here. It's lodged up in the ice. A lot of them have gone under, and they're a little bit safer to get to. Your brother was on the Riving Tide.
He was, yes.
Fucking hell. You see, give me an insight check.
Can I insight him too?
Yep. Yeah, Reinhardt as well.
That is a 2 plus a 2 minus the 4. That's a 0.
Don't see anything.
Wow. 11.
Beauty of exhaustion.
15.
15, nice. Reinhardt, I say, as you see him pause for a second, Naira, but Reinhardt, you see him pause as almost like an idea kind of hits him. As he kind of stops and looks at you and he goes, "The Riving Tide it's got some bad voodoo, some bad juju about it. And I haven't been able to get in there because none of these kobolds have got any sense about them. But if you want to check it out, I haven't been able to get in there and check for anything inside. It's a little bit too dangerous, a bit too spicy, some might say. But if you want to go and check where your brother is, see what's going on in the Riving Tide, then I can get you there. I can get you aboard. It's 4 of us. We might be able to get in, see the status of the hold, if anyone else is left on board. I'll have to let you know, I mean, it came in a while ago now, and I haven't really seen any survivors yet. But I also haven't been on the ship, so...
Well, there is 3 more of us.
Oh.
Maybe if we could, in the morning, maybe, might be better.
Yeah. The morning will be better. We'll get out with the fog. We'll get out as close as we can. It's we see what I don't know what's been happening, but the Riving Tide was one of the first, if not the first, that crashed out on the west coast, and then periodically when the storms you'd have the odd crash here or there. I myself am a little bit of an amateur relic hunter and diver, so I would go and pick up the spoils of these ships that came in, get anything worthwhile, highlight any salvage that need to be brought back, and we make the most of it. But a few months back, maybe a year back, where we the frequency of these ships been going crazy. I've been trying to get the ship ready because we We saw one that came in, not like last week, and I haven't been able to get the ship in order to get through the ice to get it. So we might have to trek a little bit to get there. It's a bit of a ship graveyard, and you know what comes with the graveyards, these wandering sailors. But yeah, we can get there. If there's 6 of you, then as long as you're all as well armed as you guys appear to be, we can definitely give it a go. For closure, of course.
Of course. Okay, yeah, we will head back down in the morning. Is there anything we can help with now?
He's like, no, I'll get my kobold crew together. It might take us a while to get there. We'll see if we can I'll see if I can get any of them to make sure that the channels are still open so we can get a ship out there as far as possible. Like I say, depending on the conditions, we might have to jump out on the ice, trek the last bit. But no.
Do you have any ice shoes, Ish?
Ice shoes?
Hmm.
He looks down at his feet, which are clawed feet with no shoes. What are ice shoes?
No worries.
Okay. Shoes made of ice?
No. No, it's fine. Don't. Sorry. I've had a long day.
Okay.
Delusional. Apologies. I'll be more informed tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I wasn't worried until now. No, let me get the ship in order. I'll get this fucking piece of thing running. So we can grab any cargo we can get there. If not, we've got other ships that we can plunder and have a look at. But yeah, the arriving tide. Okay. Well, let's convene tomorrow. I'll get the ship ready. I'll get the crew ready. We try to leave as early as possible. Beat the fog. We need a bit of the sun up to start the ice melting. But yeah, I'll see you down here. And he reaches out a hand to shake your hand.
I will shake his hand.
Guys.
Thank you, Ish.
No, arriving tide is.
Does he try and shake my hand?
He looks at you. Rolls an insight check. Thinks you might be a bit weird. No. If you look like you, if you go to look out, it would be like, and goes to shake yours from my hands as well. As a deal has been made.
I did forget that they're dragonborns and not elves.
Yeah, of course you did. Yeah, he'll be like, just yeah, I'll sort everything out for the trip. Just be prepared. He's like, the arriving tide. Like I say, it's got a reputation. It's got some bad vibes about it. So just be prepared for anything. But I'm sure you can handle whatever comes.
Yeah, I'm hopeful for the best, but as you say, closure is what it may be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what we can get done. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Let me get back to this piece of shit. I'll get it sorted up. We'll get all the gear working. This little tugboat, he bangs the side of it. He's like, it's gone through many of a wreck here on Draca. Don't you worry about that. As he then turns to go back, whacks that list up and starts getting to work on to get the things out. He shouts out to one of the, I think his name's Rix. Shouts out to one of the kobolds. He's like, Rix, we're going out tomorrow morning. Get us stuff. And he starts shouting out orders. You hear a few kobolds that have just been like lounging about, get up and start fucking scurrying about. And they're like, fuck, ish, you fucking cunt, moving around as they go and get some stuff done. But yeah, he starts to pull this little, get this little tugboat together. But yeah, first light tomorrow. They'll be ready to head out to try and smash through the ice to head towards the ship graveyard.
I'll turn around to the other two and ask, is there anything you two want to do before we head back?
No, thank you. I think I need a rest.
I definitely need a rest.
You guys, start making your way back up towards the thing. Hawkass, Tabaxi, Bugbear.
Head to the soup kitchen.
Head to the soup kitchen. You approach very much.
I want to flaunt my boots as I do so.
Danny DeVito with his 2 henchmen rocking up to the soup kitchen to scare another thing. As the guy in the front.
God, is this Always
sees you
Sunny?
coming.
Are we recreating Always Sunny?
It feels a little bit in my mind. That's all I can see. Especially when you try
Also,
to show
Felix
off
is
your
the same
boots.
size as me.
You're definitely Charlie.
Nah, Felix is bigger. Felix is a taller tabaxi. He's not a baby tabaxi.
I'm medium-sized.
He's medium-sized. And then Morgul is much bigger. But yeah, as you guys rock up to the soup kitchen, the guy, the co-op at the front recognises you. He's like, "Oh, back for some more soup, are we?" As you
No, not today. And I gesture towards Belric and I say,
Beric
I
is
see you came back
already
to work.
seen it. He's like, "Look, oh gas, let's just talk it out. We've all made mistakes, and maybe I've made the biggest one.
Yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
sure we can settle this. You know, like the brothers that we are. Brothers in
Where's my
arms.
money?
I mean, it's just, and he's like, I'll just take a quick break. And the co-op's like, you always taking breaks, fucking everything's coming. And he like wanders around to you. He's like, let's not talk about it. And he like ushers you away from the kobolds that are there. He's like, look, I don't have the money anymore. I have the money, but I don't have the money.
What does that even mean?
Well, I stashed the money. Obviously, I'm not going to keep it on me here in Draca.
Welcome
now
to Draca then.
But I can't.
You think you could run away from me?
Well, obviously, that's why I came to Draca.
You've only got little legs.
Yeah, and I got quite far. And he looks down. He's like, "Are they my boots?"
You're paying off your debt. They're my boots.
Look,
Now.
okay. Well, like I said, we all make mistakes. But if you want the money, I might need your help.
What have you done?
Well, I've hid it.
Why do you need my help then?
Well,
Have you forgotten where you hid it? You're supposed to be the brains.
No. Well, I am the brains, obviously. But what I didn't account for in my plan was that I wouldn't be able to access where I hid it. I went out of the city a little bit, away from everybody else,
Yeah.
snuck out, hid it up near, kind of close to the mountain, not too far away, but far enough away, off the beaten path a little bit. I didn't think anyone passed through there. Problem is, every time I've gone back there, there's kobolds patrolling. There's
So?
clearly I picked somewhere that
They
wasn't.
live here.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to be patrolling.
Well, I
They're
can't
probably
really-
walking to the shops.
The shop's up in the mountain.
I don't know. I've
Oh,
never been
exactly.
before.
This is why I'm the brains.
How do people in the mountain eat?
They come here to the city. Galeon's Rest is the only one to see. How long have you
Exactly.
been here?
So they're coming here to shop and they're going home.
They don't live in the mountain, you bell.
Ironic.
It's the easiest way we do it.
I'm just looking at the two of them, and then I look at the bugbear like, what the fuck is this shit?
Do
And
look in the
also-
exact same way.
And also, they are.
What are they protecting then?
They are. Hang on. Because I was stuck in halfling definitely as well. I think it would likely be in like a shorthand thieves' cant that they are talking.
Yep. Can speak thieves, can.
Yeah. So if you guys don't speak thief cant, you just hear like
I think I can.
a few.
Let me
Yeah,
check.
you should be. Yeah, you should be able to. I was supposed to check before, but I forgot to.
If you're a rogue, I guess pretty much sure you
Yeah,
would.
you pretty much get it straight away. So you guys get like odd words mixed in. It's a bit like when, when you hear,
Pigeon English.
a bit like Pidgin English. You pick up odd
I
words,
don't
but then
know.
other words. So they're just like mumbling at each other, but all you hear is just like a grumble of voice between each other.
I imagine they're gesturing quite wildly, though.
Yeah.
I
It's
also
more-
want to be speaking in sign language as I'm doing this because I can also speak in sign language.
Unnecessary, but go for it.
I'm just, you know how like Italians speak with their hands? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, cool.
Not really
That's
sign
a
language, though, is
stereotype,
it?
isn't it? Apologies.
It's just
Yeah,
gesticulating.
that's just gesticulating. I thought someone.
Yeah, but I'm doing it. I'm being clever and I'm doing it with words.
It is genius if you are indeed thinking you're being genius, but you are also just signing out what your conversation is to anybody that speaks sign language.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not maybe
I'm not the
smartest
brains.
thing.
We've discussed this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sorry. So he's like, I don't know what they're patrolling, but then they are always on the route. Every time I've gone back there at the evening, there's something going on in the mountain.
We'll go in the morning then.
Fucking hell. There's always
So,
kobolds there.
so
I
what
can't
if they're
take
patrolling? Have
kobolds on
they
my own.
stopped you? Have they turned you around? Have you tried to sneak in?
It's off limits, apparently. I mean, as outsiders, we shouldn't be leaving Galeon's Rest without some sort of escort. Whilst they say we're free to move about and do what we want to do, that's all well and good when you're in the city, but they don't really want us wandering around the island.
I just went to a cave and met some mushrooms. That left the city.
Well, you went to a cave on your own?
I mean, no,
You were
but...
taken. But there we go. There we go. Join the dots quicker.
So what you're saying is I need someone to owe me a favour.
No, I just need some backup. So if we can sneak up and have a
I've
look,
seen you. I've seen you in a fight.
I'm very handy in a fight, but you were always a little bit more sneaky than I was.
Heh,
Anyway,
I'll think about it.
if we want it,
I'll think about it. I'm taking these boots as a down payment,
take the boots.
and I want most of it. I'll
Want
give
the
you a little
boots?
bit
You can have all
so
the
you can
boots.
buy some soup.
You don't know what it is without me. Let's just work on a plan. If we can get people, it's like you got these two big mugs behind you. If you can get them on board, it's only a couple of kobolds. Maybe we can just, I don't know, knock them out. We probably shouldn't kill any kobolds whilst on the island, but if we want to find out and get this out quickly, we also probably want an escape plan. So how are you planning on getting off the island?
I've got things I need to do on the island.
Okay.
And I think about the ritual, which I don't know what the ritual is, that I need to stop.
Well, work out whatever you need to get done, and then we can hit, make sure we get our stuff, just knock a couple of kobolds out.
Oh, you mean my stuff?
Yeah, your stuff, whatever.
Right, that's what I thought.
Scarpa.
Um,
we need a plan. I haven't got any way of
Odd
getting off the
question.
island.
There any festivals coming up?
Any festivals coming up? We think they're all going to be having
Doing
dinner
a
at the same
celebration.
time.
Distraction. Like if there's a celebration going on, that'll give us people will be joyous and less attention. Less attentioned.
We'll put a pin in that. I'll ask about a festival. Either way, get a crew. I've seen you walking around with these motley bunch. Anyone that we need, big or small. I'm just saying, the guard force wasn't that big, but if we can get these kobolds out of the way, we can get hold of it. If we get the stash and get caught, or we kill a kobold and get caught, or the kobolds spot us and get caught, I don't think we'll be lasting long on Draca. So maybe clear up whatever you need to clear up. We can hit that as the last thing off the island, and then there we go, sorted. Which back together again. Berekanorkas.
Yeah, that's not happening again.
Think about it.
I'll think about it and I'll be in touch. I know where to find you.
Yeah, I'm working this
Handing
week,
out
I've got the
soup.
money. Not handing out soup, I'm selling soup. I got the money for fuck's sake.
I turn to leave, but as I do, I give him a little slap on the face. Not a hard slap,
Yeah.
just like a soprano style slap on the face, like.
When did he turn into a little mobster and not a sneaky halfling?
Patty'd been that the whole time, but I think what might have happened is you realised he was a fool because he didn't have shoes on. It's really weird, 50-50.
I've actually
the
been possessed
distraction.
by the shoes, not by a demon.
Yeah, the shoes is all he required to pick up.
The shoes are cursed.
Sweet. He, as you slap him, in common he goes, yeah, boy, deserve that. As he looks up to Morgul.
I could have slapped you with my knife.
Says,
With the
good
shot.
day, soup for you fine fairy gentlemen. We've got the best soup on Draca over here. As he goes back to his post.
They're not lying. It's good soup. I say in common.
The rest of...
I asked what the fuck that was about.
There's some money. I need some money. We all want money. It's my money. He knows where he put my money. We help get the money. You get a share.
I asked why we need to help get money.
Do you want money?
No, not that why. As in, why does he need help getting the money that he has?
No, he said something about kobolds on patrol, area people aren't allowed in. It's like because we're not from Draca, we're not allowed to leave the city without an escort. We're basically stuck here. We're prisoners.
I look at the bugbear.
I mean, we can
again,
leave,
just saying,
so we're
look,
not really prisoners.
What
But
the fuck is this shit?
look, we just slap about a few kobolds, dig up our scenes.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, beat off a few, beat around.
We're not beating off any kobolds.
Oh, you knew what I meant. I'm flustered. All right, I'm close. I'm this close to my money.
This close to beating off a kobold.
But I bet Felix would beat off Saga.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that a bit incestuous?
Wow. And on that bombshell.
Pee break.
Did anyone have anything they wanted to do for the day? Otherwise, you can all make your way back, have long rests, do levels up, and we can take the break here.
When everybody goes to their room for the level up, I'll have a look around to see if that dragon. What's the name of that dragonborn that's the fixer in here?
Barask.
Barask. I'll have a look around to see if Barask's here.
Yeah, Barask is always in the commune.
Yeah, I want to speak to him after everybody else has gone to their room.
Nice. Yeah, so as you have had your food, you've done your little jobs, go back, realise that you're pooped mid-afternoon, time to call it a day, get some rest. You can scurry back downstairs.
I'll ask again about visiting the Zune residence.
He'll be like, yeah. So the Zunes, they don't always like to talk to people, but they've got a protector of sorts. Someone that's a little bit close to the family. If you go down to the docks, there's ask for a kobold called Tozzle. Tozzle is he's like a go-between. He keeps an eye on the Zunes. All their boys, they all left the island. So as they're getting a little older, Tozzle looks out for the Zunes. If you speak to Tozzle, he can either pass a message on or he can maybe put you in touch. But he's the key man, the key kobold. So don't fuck it up, essentially. But Tozzle said he'll have a word with you if you want to speak to the Zunes.
Cool. I thank him for that information, and then I snitch on Belric the Halfling having money hidden somewhere where there are kobold patrolling. And how he has a plan to knock out or beat off some kobolds.
Oh, what's the wank off a kobold? That's crazy. I'll be like, okay. What did he say? Where?
Soup seller.
Yeah, but he's like, did he say where? He didn't give you any more information.
No, I don't believe Hawkas in his, I don't know what that was, told us exactly where.
Okay. He'd be like, good to know. Okay. Well, I'll pass that on. But, find Tozzle and he'll sort you out. Have a good night's sleep.
Yep. And as I walk off, I say, I'm a friend of the kobolds.
He's like, it's good. We always need more friends. Well, he's a dragonborn, but, collectively, we need more friends.
And then I go get my long rest. Sorry, Dan.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe you stitched me up.
I can't believe you've done this.
Well, I've snitched on Belric. I'm hoping Belric gets arrested. Because the idea
I'm not going to get my money.
The idea of beating off some kobolds did not appeal to the cat.
I was just trying to be funny. This is my last chance. My next character's not going to be funny.
Never was your first one. That's crazy. How's it going to keep happening?
Also true. Not the point.
Pew, 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 pew. All right. Pee break time. Do your levels up. We're level 5.
Oh.
There's stuff that happens at night. It's always bad boogie times. A few things. You have a nice, peaceful sleeps. You go to sleep for way more than 8 hours. So we can have a little disturbance without it going wrong. Deep in the dead of night, you all are awoken with not the sound of grumbling from the ground as you'd felt the day before. This time of a storm. A storm thunder and lightning crackling louder than you ever, like you were in the epicenter of this storm as it rains down on the buildings you're in here, and the thunder and lightning is enough that it takes you a while. For those that are, like, haven't been around it a lot, would feel almost a bit put out, like dangerous to be that at the epicenter of the light shining and the thunder that shakes these buildings from above. You can feel that the earth is like angry, it feels like, at you as you all wake up. Can everybody give me perception checks for just the being woken up, listening to the storm, and just picking up on anything else that may be out of place?
Is this before or after our level up /
After.
exhaustion gone /
Yeah,
poison?
after.
Nat 20.
Wee.
For 22.
18.
Another 18.
Wee.
Dirty 20.
Was that everyone above 15?
I was 14.
You didn't hear it right now. You
Get
left
good
out.
scrub.
Everybody else, you hear the sound. A true thunderstorm. You are glad you are not out on the sea on this one. It sounds horrific. Lightning, thunder, the pace at which it's coming down is so quick. You have like the zero time between the thunder and the lightning going off. You are in the epicenter of the storm, can feel it. All of you, apart from Reinhardt, as you're hearing the thunder go out as well, are sure that underneath that or alongside that, it's almost like you can hear a roar as well. There is a creature, there is a sound of a creature that is roaring underneath the sound of the thunder and the lightning. It's so hard to pick up, but there's just something else in there. There is a fear that is unlocked, like a primal fear that there is a creature or something that is part of this. Reinhardt, you just hear it's really, really fucking bad storm. Either way, it wakes you up. It rumbles on for a long time, but as you kind of normalize then to the sound of the lightning, and it takes a bit of time, but you all would get back to sleep. Reinhardt, you don't hear that, but you wake up, and you wake up warm. Where would you have that weird-shaped rock?
Well, since if the room's not that cold, I'll probably sleep on the bedside table if there is one next to the bed. Like,
Nice.
so probably.
Like radiating near your face, yeah, it's nice because it's warm. It's just like a little, not like a lava lamp. It's not lit up. It's just radiating this like bright heat. As you were woken up with a storm, you were distracted somewhat from listening out to the storm as the thunder and the lightning is crackling. The ground's not shaking, but this rock is like rumbling. It tilts every so often, just rocks slightly, as if like the ground was shaking. But the ground's not shaking.
Do I notice like any cracks in the rock?
Now, as you look at it, round it's still as hard as it was before. But yeah, you can give me a survival, nature, or a investigation. You like hold on to this.
A 14.
14. As you hold it, it's not happening very often, but every so often you can feel, like you can hold it in your hands, you can feel the movement inside. There is something, this rock inside has like, it feels like there's like a weird like gimbal inside of it. It does every so often just have like its weight shifts from one side to the other. Almost like that it's not like a solid rock, like maybe there's like a jelly or a liquid or something loose inside, but it doesn't shake. It every so often just like its weight moves slightly to the side or not, just slightly.
When I pick it up, I feel it like moving my hands, and it's. Can I clock on that it's moving toward like with the storm? I think it's moving because of the storm.
Interesting. It's not at the same time as the storm as you feel it moving, but yeah, there's definitely it obviously is feeling a disturbance in some way and moving, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be in time with the storm, but there's just definitely something moving in there, something whether the storm has kicked off. It definitely wasn't shaking before, definitely wasn't shaking when it was in your bag. You would have felt this move. It would have felt like someone was almost like just slightly moving your backpack. Yeah, just this move here, you almost get the feel from it that it's been like agitated in some way. It kind of calms down.
If I was to like, I thought it just stops moving. It just calms down after.
It calms down. It like builds up for a bit, and then as you're holding it and stuff, it's like every so often, and then it comes down. It's still radiating. It's almost radiating a little bit more heat than it was before.
If I was to hold it outside, is there like a window in the room?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like a little porthole.
Oh, so I can't stick it outside.
No, it'd be a bit difficult. You put it outside your front door, which goes out into the outside. So the way where you were in, like, if you imagine like a big open courtyard where you eat your food is in this courtyard area, and then you kind of have these buildings that run around the three sides. You're up on the second floor of one of those. So outside your door is a walkway, but it's open to the elements.
Can I put it on the floor outside the doorway to see if it like reacts even more, or is it just
you put it out on the floor outside. You don't. It's not hot enough that it would like sizzle water off there, but yeah, as you watch, you see that the movement slows all the way down. That being it almost once it's outside, stops moving after a while. 5 minutes of being out in the like rain, stops moving.
Is there like a fireplace in my room? Like, got any smoke? Because there isn't, is there? No.
No, all the rooms are like lit from down below. There's braziers down in the main courtyard, but they're all out because it's pissing down with rain.
Okay.
It's like in this courtyard area now. You even just stepping out a little bit, you'd realise it would be a hell of a lot colder down there than when you're eating food within there. The way it's built, it's almost built up in like a slight. Like the four walls are slightly concaved, and the braziers keep the heat within this little area, so it's nice. Yeah, as you step outside, you're like, "Whoo, that is like in the dead of night, in the rain, in the storm. It is bitterly cold outside with no braziers."
Okay, I've just put it back onto the bedside table, and I think to myself to stick it next to one of the braziers in the morning, see what happens.
Nice.
So they're all out. I can't do anything.
Bring it back in. This wet rock. Pop it on the side as you go back to sleep. Close the door from the storm. As you all complete your long rests, awaking bright and early because you've been sleeping for bloody ages. In the morning, as you awake, Reinhardt, you can feel the heat come back, where the rock has cooled slightly. That it's gone back to that original heat now, being inside the warmth of your room for the rest of the evening. But the rest of you wake up in the morning. The storm has cleared. There is water, which is is like quickly turned to ice. You can hear as you wake up and want to be awake early. You can hear movement and work going on down in that commune area as they are clearly trying to like clear that, get the braziers lit, get the ice off the tables, get the water out the doors, like get this back to being a nice place to have breakfast in the morning, because if the rain comes down heavy overnight and then stops and then the cold hits with no braziers, it's just going to ice up everything. There's going to be tentacles, what I say? There's going to be icicles everywhere. The tables will be covered in everything. So you can hear them like chipping away and sheeting away the ice. But as you wake up, it's a beautiful, clear day. The storm, seemingly a flash storm throughout the night. And this day looks actually a lot clearer this morning than it was the previous morning. It looks like it might have some good visibility out at sea.
I think Felix should sing "Never Gonna Give You Up to This Rock."
I don't think you should. So all good. Just saying what we think. All going out for breakfast. Anyone want to do anything with each other in the morning, or we want to head down to Ish? I mean, you haven't really spoke about the plan for what you're up to today.
I want to use my sleight of hand to steal an extra chicken wing.
This is a free buffet.
Or chicken drumstick. Yeah, I know, but I want to make. I want to feel like skills, like, so I don't forget how to do it.
Use your sleight of hand.
Plus 10, 18.
18. You.
Sorry, that was a very gurgly noise.
As you walk past, and they say, "Please help yourself to anything you wanted this morning. You steal a chicken breast.
No. Well, yeah, no.
I didn't even see it. Oh my god, crazy! You're such a good thief.
No, very much. Wait, no, I'm not a thief. Don't paint me with those bad words.
It's free.
I'm an acquirer of various goods through different means.
Look, no judgment.
Whilst
my
we're
boots.
at breakfast, I say to Kyla, should we update the rest of the group with the plan with Ish to try and find your brother?
Yes. I will. Yeah, I'll relay on to everyone else what the plan is with. If everyone is happy to join. Yeah, Well, I'm going to go back to.
Well, I mean,
Ish
if we're not
this
tossing
morning.
some kobolds around today, yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, let me finish this puffin and I'll join you.
As he says about tossing around kobolds, can I look at Felix and see if there's any reaction to him? Because I know that he likes the kobolds.
Yeah, you can insight check him.
I rolled a 21.
Whoa. Felix, as he talks about tossing kobolds, would Felix be smug in his, or trying to hide his giving up of the plan?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to make it obvious, but I might have a cheeky little sly little grin, maybe just the side of my mouth curling up.
Do you see?
Okay.
I'll say you see. Yeah, we can. If you're not trying to hide it, then it's you look for like a negative, and you see Felix has like a almost.
I don't want it to be obvious.
No,
but
no,
it's
no.
there if anyone's
Oh,
looking.
with a 21, that would only be Nara that picks up. Directly looking at you as he says it, as to be like, and you're just like, just the slightest little, which is a bit odd.
No, we'll remember this.
Just all at breakfast. Can I leave the stone by like a brazier that's hot or something? Like to see if it starts moving again?
Yeah. So yeah, as you all at breakfast, you see Reinhardt pulls out of his bag this large obsidian black rock, and just takes it over and drops it in a brazier. Barrett's like,
What on earth is that?
It's a black rock that fell out one of the holes those crystals was in, and last night it started wiggling. Seems to be reacting to heat, so I just want to see what happens.
So you put us all in danger because you want to do your little experiment.
Maybe we'll find out. In
I'm going to go take cover behind a table.
nice. You take cover behind it. As Barrett's looks over to you and goes, "Hey, why are you putting stuff in the brazier, man? What is this?"
It's a black rock I found that seems to react to heat.
Okay. He kind of gives you a weird
Just
look.
to see if anything happens.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, you guys carry on as you sit this black rock inside the brazier that's lit. You eat. Are you watching it constantly, or are you eating and just seeing what happens?
Eating and seeing what happens, kind of thing. Like
Nice.
I'm on a conversation, but my eyes are also kind of like facing towards it.
Yeah. As you guys are eating, you just hear Barash shouts over. He's like, "Hey! It's moving! Get that out of there! What the fuck is that? That is wiggling!" And you look over, and you can see the brazier is almost rocking on its legs as this egg inside is like rattling around inside the brazier now, like knocking the coals that are set on fire.
I say, leave it. Something's going to happen. Let's just see what happens. And just try to I want to see what happens to this rock.
I'm going to move away.
It's a delayed cast fireball. You can't move away. Nice. So yeah, as this thing starts shaking, it's on, and it'll be on the brazier that's like closest to your table. So those that get up are like, whoa! This brazier is like dancing around, but like a washing machine when it's going off, like shaking, shaking. And the rest of like you got kobolds on the tables looking over. You got Barask who's like looking, but back behind. He goes behind his counter for like a weapon. You see, he pulls out a big old like great staff, quarterstaff. As this thing, and then it knocks the brazier over. This big rock hits the ground. The fire kind of spreads out and starts to dissipate as the rock starts to crack. And poking out through the rock is one of the fire snakes that you'd seen before. Just.
Oh, I was expecting a dragon.
See if I'm going to give you a dragon.
This is great. Good work. And then I go back to eating my food.
Lifts up, and it just looks around. You can see that it's very comfortable in the fire as it peeks its head through and starts to like look. And these fire snakes, the ones that you fought, are like 6 foot long. So this one's a little bit smaller than that as it's come straight out, but it's still like a decent sized snake that comes out.
Is it like with birds when they're born, they imprint on the first thing that they see?
Well, an check.
She just wants a pet snake.
13.
13. It has hatched out of an egg. If this is an egg and this thing is hatched out, it needs to make a decision about what it's going to do pretty soon. And that could be something that could happen.
I chuck it some food. Like if I've got some leftover chicken or anything on the plate, I just go over and
towards it.
Remembering
feed
how
Chuck it or feed it.
many of us went down fighting these things, I pull out my fucking sword and attack it.
Nice. So you're going to throw it as Noah, you look over and you're like, oh, maybe there's an imprint. Right now, you get ready to throw chicken. Felix jumps up with the sword to make an attack. This thing, as it's come out, would be surprised. So you can roll an attack against it.
18.
18. He's here. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to get the stat up for it quickly.
Poor baby.
it dies.
If it is still alive, I will follow Felix's lead and hit it as well.
Is Naira going to try and save it?
I don't know.
Can I use protect?
You protect on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Protection, so like I'll stop if I can. I'll stop
the attack.
Felix's attack from hitting.
What is it you do with protection? Is it
gets disadvantage on triggering an attack roll.
Nice. Yeah, as you're close enough and you're like leaning out with like a bit of meat to try and feed it. As Felix comes down with a sword, your shield goes up towards Felix. You got to re-roll that attack at disadvantage.
Oh, right.
Just roll it a second time and then
14.
14 beats it. So even the shield up, you get through, slice the back end of this snake. Do you damage?
7 scimitar damage.
7 scimitar damage as this thing hisses up and rears up towards you. If others are rolling, I just rolled a 19 on the initiative roll, so I will say that it will try and bite back at Felix as it lands. That will be a 19.
Yep, that hits.
So it sinks you for 4 points of piercing and 6 points of fire damage.
Naira puts her hand in her pocket because she's just taken it out to cast friendship and thinks, maybe not.
Kylie, did you say you were following him with an attack?
Yeah, I was going to attack it as well because I'm getting horrible flashbacks to yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
That was a nat 20.
Oof, that hits, funny enough.
That is 14 slashing damage.
14 slashing damage. Jesus. Nice. Yeah. This,
and also an extra 3 for the
I was
Colossus.
going to say you can put the Colossus on because that will do it. Yeah, as you slice down, just put an end to the snake, the fire dies out as this creature that just been born out of the egg is immediately chopped, decapitated, and the fire of its body dissipates as it is still within the brazier left over the fire. The body doesn't burn within this fire, even though it's dead. But yeah, you have killed the salamander fire snake. Congratulations.
Well, Morgan's is rocking backwards and forwards with PTSD from 4 opportunity attacks.
Before you get a chance to blow itself up again. Nice. As Barask puts his quarterstaff and goes, "What the fuck, man? Why you can't just do this in the middle of town? What the fucking? What was it? Where did you find this?"
We found it in a cave on the coast on the island.
You found an egg.
Oh, we did.
You found an egg on a cave, and you thought, "I know what I'll do. I'll bring it to dinner and hatch it for everyone."
Am I devious?
It didn't look like.
Yes, I think I am.
It didn't look like an egg. It just looked like a rock, and it. Yeah, no, just.
And you thought, "I know. I'll put it in the fire and see what happens." What the bloody hell?
A little bit adventurous, right? Just see what's in there.
I'm gonna have to tell Azari about this because it's
No, fair enough.
a bit dangerous. So
Can I, behind the table, can I attempt to hide while still eating my food?
you just want to use more of your skills.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, of course you can.
Was it technically a combat encounter? It doesn't matter. It's 26.
Well done.
When this guy is this guy going to walk away
The
to
barracks is
tell
working.
Zari?
No, he was just saying. I'm gonna have to tell it.
Okay.
But you can see,
So-
looking around, there are other Dragonborn and Kobolds that were having their dinner here. That this brazier's been knocked over, this fire
Breakfast.
thing's out, and you guys have breakfast, sorry, and you guys have just come out and slain it, and they're all looking at you like, this is breakfast.
So quietly then,
Mhm.
hoping that there'll start to be more of a buzz of kobolds excited talking about the salamander and probably saying that they could have killed it quicker or whatever the kobolds do. I'll say to Reinhardt, we seem to be dealing with some weird stuff. It may be worth maybe holding back on some of the information that you're sharing. We don't really know these people too well.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I'll,
I know it's not in a paladin's nature to lie necessarily, but maybe just to hold back on just some information.
At this point, Felix has jumped on a nearby table
Mhm.
and is regaling the kobolds with the tale of how he just slayed this evil fire snake and saved them all.
Perfect. That's exactly
just-
what Naira needed. Thank you.
Staring at Felix like, come on, what?
Yeah, like this is not moving. You see a few of them standing. You see definitely Barask is like taking a second look at you guys. Oh, not necessarily like a disappointing per se, but like I'm gonna have to I gotta fucking say this is what you've done, just so you're aware. It's like I don't want to be a dick, but you just spawned a weird fire snake in my breakfast hall. Roll a performance check for your regaling of this heroic tale that they all just witnessed and can see exactly what it was.
DC 45.
That is a 90.
19. You confident as ever. You guys are all staring at Felix because Barras has been like, this is a bit awkward. The fire's blazing, the snake's dead. Felix jumps up and starts singing. There is little movement from the kobolds and Dragonborn who are just like all staring at you. Like Truman Show style, you've announced yourself and they've all gone, oh, okay, the outsiders are doing weird things, are they? So you can see all of them turn. And whilst this silence is around the entire commune hall, Felix continues to sing. As you finish, Barrask's like, hey, these things happen, guys. These things, let's get back, get breakfast in, and it'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. And he kind of like tries to dissipate and shake them off as the kobolds and Dragonborn get back to sitting down, get back to eating their meals, and kind of all turning on each other. As he's like, I'll get someone to clear this up, don't worry. You head on for your day.
Yeah, maybe we should move down to the docks before we start causing any more trouble.
I believe I apologise for making a scene and just be like, honestly, I did not think what would actually hatch.
Yeah. He goes, hey, sometimes, you got to think. Crazy.
Yes, sometimes you do.
I reveal myself from my hiding spot.
Don't reveal yourself, you fucking pervert.
I'm going to go...
You're a
I'm gonna
flasher.
go,
You jumped up from hiding with a
I'm going to go
26
toss
with
off
your
some
Todger.
kobolds.
You had
No,
your
I'm going to
episode
put
on
my
the
empty plate on the side,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to follow everyone out to the docks.
Okay. I wasn't even part of this. And my willy's out.
I'll pick up the brazier that was on the floor.
He's like, no.
Oh, he
it
did.
would be scalding hot.
Yeah, but I'm incredibly strong.
And have you got fire resistance to damage? You want to pick it up? You want to pick up a
I'm trying to
metal
be
brazier?
nice
I know you're trying to
because
be nice.
I was accidentally racist to them yesterday.
And
All right, so I'm just trying
I'm trying
to
to
redeem
stop
myself.
me giving you fire damage for touching a molten hot brazier to try and pick it up.
Fine.
Do if you want.
No, I shan't.
Okay.
Just leave it on the
Who
floor.
needs hands with skin on? Nice. So yeah, the fire snake is.
Oh yeah, did they get around to telling us what this plan is to go on a boat and find Jizzman's brother?
I don't think so, no.
I think he did. He said he would.
Yeah, I relayed what was said.
I wasn't
Didn't
sure
go
with
into
all that going on.
all the details again.
Yeah. I think so. Cool. So you all, make your way down. As you leave, you can definitely hear there's a bit of whispering and gossip going on. There's a few eyes over in your directions as you leave the commune hall, and make your way down towards the docks. Back the way you came before, back through the Kobold Market, and over to Ish, and where Ish is set up. You can see there's a few kobolds running around, running backwards and forwards, and like one pushes past you, who's carrying like some provisions and some nets and stuff as he throws them into the boat. As you can see, Ish is there, just like start checking everything. He's got the crane in, he's got stuff booked, and he's getting the boat all ready to roll.
As we're approaching, I'll just tell the others I'll catch up with you in a second, and then I start asking around for Tozzle.
Nice, you get pointed. Yeah, you get pointed in.
Since we're on the docks.
Also, as you go down and pass by, Soup Kitchen's up and working early this morning. As you have a little glance in, Horcas, no sign of Belric. Speaking to a few of the kobolds, and they point you to a shop that's not too far, actually, just round one of the market stalls, which is called Nor Bottles Tinker Shed. It's like a little inventor's shop, that thing, gadget shop. It's where they would get their like stuff fixed. Ish probably works with Tozzle a lot to get gadgets and stuff fixed up. And they point you, if you're looking for Tozzle, they point you towards that area. As there is a stout, quite fat, older kobold, black and red in coloration, who looks like, with the coloration that he has, looks like his face is like constantly got the exploded soot, which is also hilarious because he's a bit of a tinkerer and inventor, so he constantly looks a little bit like a mad Doc Brown, but kobold and red and black. As you make your way up to the shop, and you can hear inside there's this kobold just like grabbing around, moving stuff and grunting as he gets stuff set in his shop.
I'll go in and introduce myself as a big fan of the legendary bard Zagazoon, and a friend of his brothers who are now living in Redvent, and give their names, and say it would be an honour if I could meet the Zoons here on the island.
He turns, and you can see as you're going through, he's just like squinting at you. It's like,
I would also explain how Zaga saved my town from an invasion of evil elves, along with his backing singers.
Give me an insight check.
All the high rolls not in combat. Insight is +2, 21.
21. As you give a story, and then you can see he's not impressed. You give another story, not impressed. Like the layers you're adding to this, and his face almost looks like it's getting less impressed the more you go on. As he waits for you to run out, essentially, he's just staring at you, and he is like a little portly kobold, much older than any of the kobolds that you'd spoke to. So you've seen kobolds on the island, but as in for the Zaga brothers, he is much older than they would be. The Zoom brothers, sorry. as he says, so, you love those Zoom boys, the one that just leave their parents around, run off for adventure, and never come home and say hello.
Sorry, I was laughing at the voice. The voice gets me every time.
So you did this to me.
Well, I'd say I'm a fan of the one that died saving the world.
Yeah, the big shot.
And inspired me to become a bard and learn some of the traditional songs here on the island. I can play you one if you want.
And you,
Is he speaking in Dragonborn or is he speaking in Common?
yeah.
I'll be speaking in Draconic. I speak to the kobolds in
That's
Draconic.
fine. That means I don't have to make mention of the hero. You mean the Zoom brothers, the heroes?
The heroes.
Naira is listening in because she can speak Draconic.
Just at the door. Hello. He's like, well, I'm glad that they helped you, but they're not thinking about old Mama and Papa Zoon, are they? What makes you think that Mama and Papa Zoon want to speak to you?
I'll explain that I don't know if they do or not, but it would be an honour if I could meet them, and if there's any way to make that happen. But not right now, because we need to go out on a boat with Ish to do something. I wasn't really listening when it was explained to me.
So you want to see, well, I mean, they're old, and they're not being looked after by their boys anymore. So anything you could do to pay homage to the great kobolds that spawned those little shitbags, I'm sure that would be grateful for that. Gifts. You know what kobolds
I will agree that they are little shitbags, and they often try and get money out of me back home when I'm back home.
Yeah. So how about we pay some of that forward? You want to speak to the Zoom parents? I'm sure you bring a nice gift to them, something that'll set them over, something that'll keep them warm at night. Stories about the little shitheads ain't gonna keep them warm for much longer.
I asked what kind of gift would be appropriate.
You know what kobolds like. You spend enough time with them.
He just wants money.
Retirement time, baby.
I say I'll see what we can find out on this boat with Ish.
He's like, you come with the gift. I'll take you to see the Zoons, but yeah, be respectful. Like I say, they're little boys, they're little shitheads off saving the world or whatever else.
Oh, I explained that the other three have definitely not saved the world. They run a pub.
He laughs. He's like, yeah, I thought as much. Okay, well, come with the gift, I'll appraise it, and then we'll talk about seeing the Zoons.
I wish him a good day and head off to the boat with the others.
Give me a what's your passive perception?
Perception 14.
14. You can see he doesn't look. The shop he's in, like as a tinker shop, looks kind of bare, and you can see that there are there's loads of things that he has like on boards that are just like crossed off, where he just like doesn't have any of these items. There's like lots of items that are just like got lines through, essentially like pretty threadbare what he's got at the moment.
Any of them stand out?
Give me as you're like quick passing through, give me an investigation check.
15.
A lot of them are mechanical parts. Then there's a big one on there that is they're essentially what boils. I can't remember what they're freaking called, but essentially like explosive charges, explosive powder. And he's got none. And then when you, as you look through, it's a lot of heavy duty equipment that's not there, like big, the equivalent of like mechanical pickaxes and claw arms that are there, and then explosive powder. And he's just like, all of that's gone. They've got none of that like mining type equipment. All gone.
Okay, I make a note to myself of the explosive powder.
And you leave as he just like chuckles himself, and you hear him spits and carries on. As you make your way back to Ish and the group. So yeah, Kyla, you spoke to Ish as he gets round. He sees you come in, and he's like, Hey, we're here nice and early. That's good to see. Welcome to my ship. We will be heading out towards the arriving tide today. You all look well equipped. Anyone have any problems on the sea? Any seasickness? Any issues we need to worry about? Please don't puke inside the boat, outside the boat, please. Number ones, off the back. Number twos, also off the back. Questions?
No.
What about a number 3?
What the
Where you
fuck's
do
number
1
3?
and 2 combined at the same time. Also at the back.
Just tuck it through.
Right.
Don't
No,
piss on my boat.
No, wait.
He looks at you, Kyle, and goes, if he pisses on the boat, you're paying for it. Right, come on, get the fuck on, let's get going. And he shouts out, he's like, let's go, let's go. As you see a lot of the kobolds get out to the front and just like start smashing the ice that's got round the boat for the morning, like get it out of its dock as they break it loose. There, 2 of them also go down and get like just like torches, light torches, as they heat up and burn off some of it, and like heat up, trying to heat up a little bit the front of the metal of the front of the ship as he kicks a very rudimentary engine in, which is just like a set of chains and bolts. A lot of it is partially run by like a small little furnace, but also by kobold power. Where instead of rowing, they're just like there on like a bicycle type machine. As you can hear, it's like tuk, 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 and it just sounds like a little tug engine, just like a cum, 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 as this thing just starts puffing off with cooking coal spurting out of the smoke spurting out the chimney that's there. As Ish kicks out and you start pulling out of the dock and heading west. So Seagrove's Caves, you went east to one side of the island. You're going round west and then northwest to where ships were passing. This would be the route that when the ice sheet joined between Draca and the mainland, the safest route for a while was to go just all the way around the north. Round the north of Draca, because it wasn't as bad that way round until it became bad that way round. So where a lot of these ships have crashed would have been coming from like Bryn and trying to circumnavigate around the top of Draca, and have all been crashing for whatever reason. So as Ish kind of gets one of the kobolds in as they're just chucking along, it comes out, it's super noisy and super stinky again on this boat. It's just like black smoke looming as this thing just chugs along super slow. Nice little slow jaunt round until you hit the ice, and then you hear that you feel the pace just stop as it crashes in, cracks. A few of the kobolds get off and start smashing through some of the ice as it breaks slowly. As you feel your first hour, you probably travel like 80% of the way, and then the next 2 hours, maybe a bit more, you are just tracking through ice. He's trying to break it out. As he turns back to you, he says, "It's the storm last night. It's fucking crazy. The ice has come up. We'll get there, but it's going to take us some time. So the plan is we're going to the ship graveyard. We're going to go to the arriving tide. We don't know what's going to be there, but be ready because there's probably going to be some sailors and stuff. And then, we'll just work out from there. If we find anything, everything comes back to the ship. We then discuss how we split it all out after. That's the way that we salvage here on Draca. Any questions?" She kind of all sat around the back of the boat. No questions?
Clear the back. I'm having a number 1.
Oh, here he goes. Anybody want to kick him off? Anybody just would disappear and we'd never have to see him again? One little boot. No? Okay, cool.
It's only 1 more session or 2.
If you last that long.
And then I'm serious next time,
Your
unfortunately.
willy falls off.
Hibs regretting giving you the choice now.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I'll say to the group, did we pick up potions or the mushroom things from the guy?
You didn't, but you might have wanted to.
Oh,
Well, it's
I
up to you
I
whether
need
you
some
would.
herbs.
You definitely didn't, which would be quite funny to leave you without.
I thought this guy was the same guy.
Oh, well, for that comment.
I'm not allowed to say that, am I?
Wow, that's racist. So you left all of those potions back on Draca. Oh, let's hope nobody dies again. No, you can. If someone would have had the bright idea to do it beforehand, you could have gone and grabbed them from Ravith.
Can I also get some herbs?
What?
that may or may not have poison qualities.
You want to be poisoned?
I have a poisonous kit, and one of my abilities, now I'm level 5, allows me to poison people. But I work. It doesn't say I need
poison.
it just says I need a poison kit. But I work on the basis I probably want herbs to like compound that.
He could buy some stuff from me if you want. You got gold?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy some. You can buy some herbs if you want to.
Can I get some annoying herbs?
He will sell you some very poisonous things that he's taken out of that mushroom cave. And then
How much?
between you, it will for just for herbs, it'll be like a couple of silver.
Nice. Cool.
Between you have 9 basic healing potions.
Nice.
So yeah.
I ask if I can hold one.
I'll ask if I can hold 2.
There's enough for 1 and then some extras.
I'll just take 1.
Yeah.
I drink the one that
Actually-
I've got.
No. Okay. I'm gonna get 2, but I probably don't need them because I can just hide and hide in corners.
How much healing does one give me?
Why are you using it now? We've long rested.
No, I.
Oh,
took
you
10
did the
points
fire
of damage
snake. Yeah,
from the
fire snake.
It's 2d4 plus
2d4 plus.
2.
Yeah. I've added extra dice to it.
Do I get maximum for drinking it out of
Yes.
combat?
Yeah.
And that puts me back at full health. Thank you.
Nice. So you give those out, chug along. Yeah, did anyone have any questions for Ish before you get there? No.
No, I'm just determined to get there and try and find my brother.
What kind of salvage are we looking for?
Anything. He's like, whatever's on the ship, the arriving tide we haven't actually managed to get into yet, but depends what the cargo holds. Sometimes there's nice riches down there. Big boxes you're looking for. Normally, big old wooden boxes. Crowbar them open, have a little peek, and then we'll send the crane in to pull them up. The ships are all in different states of disrepair, depending on how they crashed and where they were in. Arriving tide is a little bit special in that a lot of it is still above the water. The others, we've been diving for them. So, see what you can get. It's like also, we've had couple of recent crashes in here. Something is causing those crashes, so watch out because there's definitely something here. We'll find out what it is when we get there. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled and look for big boxes or shiny things.
And I'm assuming tiefling-shaped objects.
Oh yeah, and his brother.
Right. Okay.
But you know, be careful.
No, he's not going to be here. He's alive. He's alive. He's not going to be just floating.
They start breaking through and carry on towards you. Get round the bay. You can see where they kind of keep you close and then have to start pulling out slightly into the deeper sea, which takes a bit longer to chunk through the ice. The ice here is thicker as the Kobold crew are there. They stop, they get out. A bit like with the halflings, they keep having to stop, keep having to get out and clear. And you get within like a couple of like half a mile view of it. You can see these ships coming up now. She says to you, "It's prepare yourself because it's a bit well, it's kind of amazing, but also there's a lot of death. So this is the ship graveyard." As he kind of gets close and they start picking their way through a path they've taken before. As you look over the sides, you can see down deep into the ice. So the ice is fairly thick in these areas. There's probably like about a foot of ice at least, but it's crystal clear. There is some snow that covers parts of it, and there's some snow drifts and bars that run round, but mainly it's just this like clear but looks like crystal blue ice. And as you look down, as the guys are kind of breaking through, as you look a bit further out from where they're recently cracking it, you see that the odd mast just popping through, the odd like top of a sail popping through, and you realize there are just ships of different size, schooners up to like the bigger ones that are just like layered on top of each other that have just sunk down. The sea here this close isn't that deep enough to sail around, but not deep enough that when the ships go down they sink and sink. They sink only a ship or so's depth. So you just see there are ships layered on ships as they kind of start to push and meander you through, as this will take you through to like midday and then past the midday hour, as Ish turns to you and says, "What? Your choice if you want to head off." He's like, "The Riving Tide is that one, the one that's raised out of the ground. I haven't been that way for a while, so it's going to take us a little while to crack through the ice. So it's strong enough." As he leans over the edge and just like bangs it with like a big metal rod that he's got that they're using to like break through the ice. So you can make your way on foot over there and start the investigation, and then we'll bring this ship in as soon as we can. But yeah, I haven't cracked that ice near the Riving Tide in a year, maybe longer. So it might take us a bit longer. If you want best light, it might be worth just heading over there on foot.
I will immediately go over onto the ice and start heading there.
And a few of you would have been out on the ice anyway. Like, you're on a boat, but it's like, I need to stretch my legs. It's like, let me just jump onto the ice, because it's literally taking them fucking ages to crack this ice and get through. So yeah, as you jump out and look down, you can see just like the remnants of ships. Give me a perception check.
I'm probably gonna suggest doing it with disadvantage, because I'm gonna be blinker, because I want to be just at the ship.
Yeah.
Are multiple of us looking, or is it just
Yeah. If you're jumping off, once he gives you that, and you're like, well, we can sit on this boat freezing and chug there for another 20 minutes just to be there, or we can just walk there and get a bit warmed up. And as you're looking at this ship that is like wedged, it's up-ended, so there's no other way around. It's rear-ended, so the front end of it is in. It's like wedged on a bank, almost like it's gone up and over and then crashed into. The front part of the ship is down, but the main part of the mast is up, and you can see the back of the ship is risen. The rest of the ship seem to be sunk and under. So as you guys go off, you can see where you're going, but you will all be able to step out and be like, fuck, you can just see ships upon ships. There's probably about 10 that you can easily see in distance that have crashed here.
I got 13.
I got 17.
As you look down, you see some bodies. Just bodies of sailors that are just inanimately frozen and floating, whether they be off the side or just floating out on the ship. But you can see that there are bodies, that there are still bodies around, deep under the ice, floating against some of these ships. They're not alive and like kicking around trying to get out. They're just.
And Kyla sees that as well.
Yeah.
I put a hand on his shoulder. I'm like, it's okay.
Nice.
I'm just looking dead ahead towards the boat.
Yeah, you can see it. And as you get up, there's no markings on this boat. There's nothing that like calls it out as the Riving Tide. So you're trying to like piece and work out. I don't think you would have seen the Riving Tide before either, Kyla. So you're just trying to. It's like, if this is it. Like, this is what you've been waiting for to get the answers. There's the back end, the captain's quarters of the ship, rised up on this bank where the nose is down in the ice. As you guys, are you all getting out and trekking across?
Now I have boots, I will be doing so.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, much like your first journey off the Draca, you head out across the ice. The conditions are much nicer. So it's clearer here, but then the clearness of the skies means that the sun isn't really baking through to the ice. It's like bitterly cold. But yeah, there isn't like a storm or fog that is obscuring your view. You can see directly to the ship. The path seems clear as you make up towards the ship called the Writhing Tide. As you get close to the ship, get close to where this bank is, you can see that the bank it's on is covered in snow, and it's because it's a rock. This actually looks like the ship that's run aground. Where the others have that are sunk underneath. You couldn't quite work out like how or where they've gone down, but this one clearly is hit road and then come down again. So around the rock, there's actually loose water. There's a bit where you have to almost like leap across to find ice that is a lot thinner, and there is like the sloshing of waves lapping against some of the rock. And where the boat itself is wedged in, you can see that the water is free around the boat. There's no ice that's like encapsulating it. It's wedged on this rock, so you can hear the waves that kind of lapping against the ship as it's wedged in there. And there is a strange smell. The air is crisp and cold as you breathe in. There is a faint odor, faint like rot smell that is in the air, as well as the sound of some gulls and birds that are floating around this ship here. But yeah, you can see that the ship itself is covered where the sea has got to the wood. It looks like this ship has been here for a while, maybe bordering years. It's been here, and there's a tangled mess of sails, rigging, everything's kind of broken. The mast is still up, and there's a rope ladder running up to the top of the mast. It's just on a slight angle, and you can see where where the boat is kind of down. If you get to the front end, you'll be able to kind of jump on and make your way up. It's not so much of an angle, you won't be able to walk on it. It's kind of on a bit of an incline, but yeah, if you get around to the front and the nose where the ship is in the sea, you'll be able to hop on to the boat.
As we're approaching it, I'm gonna pull out my scimitar and cast magic weapon on it.
Mm-hmm.
A bit extra boost to it for an hour.
Nice. All make your way onto the main deck.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cautiously.
Yeah, it's slick. I would be cautious. Yeah, as you jump over on where the water is still, the sea is still loose here. The ice hasn't got across it. The wood itself is slick. There's algae here. The seawater is molding out some of the wood. It doesn't look in the best condition. It looks like an old shipwreck. And amid bits of the algae and the swell that's caught within the ship here, you do just spot little bits of tat, a little bits of bloodied cloth, a little bit of maybe flesh left behind that looks like a bit of clothing, and then a bone that would be medium humanoid femur size, or and they look a little fresher than everything else around.
You all see that?
Yeah, as you get on, you're spinning around, you can just see a bit, not near the water, so a bit in the swell here, you can see there is clearly a ship that's been here for a few years that's starting to mold, that's got algae, that's slick, and then there are these patches of if this was blood and gore on clothing, and it was as old as the ship, it wouldn't look as fresh as it does here. And the fact there's a bone here that looks pristine and clean, they're slightly out of place.
This doesn't look too good, so I will cast aid on myself, Morgu, and Kyla. So we all get an extra 5 hit points. Temporary.
Nice. Nice.
I think it's
not
5.
Yeah.
Not temporary.
Yeah, it's not temporary now. Yeah, it goes up. Your max goes up to an extra 5 for 8 hours.
Nice. As you guys step onto the ship, sensing that there's just something a bit creepy here. Aid spell goes out to the 3 of you.
Naira puts up an eyebrow at the paladin, having not been given this, and casts false life on herself for 10 hit point.
Oh, can I do an insight check on Kyla to see whether that was some kind of restoration and whether it hurt him and whether he's undead?
Yeah.
I don't know if how much knowledge I would have, but I know he died, and I know offhand that it's a 3.
Mm-hmm. You're looking for something. I think with a 3, you're very obviously looking at him. Anyone with a passive perception above 10, notice Hawkus, as that spell goes on, just stares, unblinking at Kyla, waiting for reaction. Nothing happens. Cool.
Yes.
So you're all on the deck of the ship. You have in front of you, as you're on the bottom end, say the swell that's there, these fresh bits are around. You have the mast that's coming up at an angle not too much of an angle, but an angle back behind you, with rope ladder attached. The rigging still there to go up to it. The sails are tattered and ripped apart, but there's still some cloth that's there. And then up in front of you is down below the door that looks to go into the cabin quarters, and up above the still intact. You can see the wheel and the whatever that's called, the helm of the ship, which is looks to be still intact.
I'll start making our way to the helm.
Mm-hmm.
Cautiously
It's a
trying
bit
not to
ominous.
slip.
It's a bit ominous, isn't it? At least we're not charging in this time. I mean, some of us could have died. And then I wink at Kyla, not subtly.
Kyla.
I'm just trying to get a reaction at this point.
Roll an insight check.
13.
No, sorry, Kyla.
Okay.
You're the one being sus.
That is a 16.
16. With a 16, as you look, and he says that, you know that you were like one of the first to go down, but you don't know what really happened after. Just a bit of like, what does this halfling know?
Yeah, I kind of give him a bit of a scowl and just kind of like, don't say anything, but just give him the look.
Naira wishes she was in the Feywild right now. These people are weird.
As you guys kind of spread out across the ship looking around, right now you go up towards the helm, kind of take the few stairs up to get above the cabin and see the wheel. You can see the wheel is lodged all the way around, and it has the engraving on like the bottom, like upside down. It's almost like turned all the way around. At the bottom you can see there's the engraving of something on there, but it looks like it's the words are covered in a bit of like salt and grime and algae.
I just brush it off so I can have a look at the rope lading.
Yes, perfect. So yeah, as you brush the name that's on there upside down and reading, you can see that engraved across it says the Withering Tide. That confirms that this is the ship you want. As you brush and step back, you hear clunk as the wheel spins round twice, and the ship kind of slightly wobbles with everyone on as it rights up a little bit. This thing was lodged as it comes to a stop with the wheel the right way round. Everyone kind of just stood still. The ship just kind of slightly kilted. You hear like the creaking of it moving. First time this probably thing's moved in years.
I'll say, yeah, this is the ship we're looking for. It's got the name of the ship on the helm, the wheel, and my bad. I didn't think the ship would move that much from brushing off a bit of dirt.
As Reinhardt, you're like up above that cabin, shouting down to the rest of them that are kind of stood around here. You just hear doof, doof on the cabin door below you.
Everybody get ready. I think we're about to have some something sounds like it's going to try to make its way out of the cabin door. And I'll come back. We'll start making my way back downstairs.
Nice.
I'll hold an action.
Nice. Yeah, as you come around and you kind of all stare and you just hear, again, just almost like rhythmically, doof, doof. Just carries on. Doof. Door itself isn't really shaking or moving, but you can hear that there is knocking going on.
I will call out Zaris. Zaris, is that you?
Doof. Doof.
Sounds like a drum to me.
Do you want me to open the door?
I will hold an action towards the door. If the thing comes out hostile, I'll Eldritch Blast it.
Who's preparing themselves where?
I will get
Oh.
closer to the other side of the door so that when he opens it, if it steps out and it's not my brother,
Yep.
I will stab.
Okay.
I'll be 10 feet in front of the door.
Ah, nice.
I'll be about 40 foot away from the door.
I'll be at the back.
Yeah, I'll be 80 foot away. No, I'll be
stayed on the
about
ship.
40 foot away from the door as well, but not stood next to Felix.
Okay.
Are you hiding behind a mast or something?
Nah, there's no need to hide for now. I'll hide later.
So you
gonna say
guys-
you
I
hide
will
behind
prepare. I
Felix.
will prepare a bow action.
Cool. You guys all hold as this door, yeah. Doof. Reinhardt, you go to the door. Turn the handle. Try and pull it. It's like barricaded from the inside. It unlocks when you go to move it, and then doof, it like hits something, and as you move it, doof, 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 you can see this. You can feel there's something banging on the door from the other side, but this is. This isn't just an open door. To do this, you're going to have to push the door probably in rather than just pull the door out. You're going to have to, whatever is blocking this, if you want to get through, you're going to have to strength your way through it.
Yeah, I'll shout a warning going, just in case they are some sort of
Yep.
person that's sent in. I'll be like, I'm coming in, and then I'll just full on shield
I'm
bash my way through.
I'll
Nice.
encourage him from 40 foot away.
With bardic inspiration or just with encouraging words?
Oh, just with encouraging words.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm coming in.
I'd like to think that's enough for the help action.
Hey, you can't, no. You can't be like, I'm going to break down this door. Try and break down the door. That for me, that's not help. You got to actually be able to help in some way.
That's taking the piss.
Help
I mean, I
action
guess
is-
I'm next to him, so I will.
To
help,
give the help,
right?
you'd have to both be like, yeah,
Yeah.
getting ready to give this door. This door, as you've gone to open it, isn't going to open. With it's. You can definitely feel because it moves a little bit that it's barricaded. You're going to need to try and break that barricade. Doesn't feel that strong. The door itself.
I
doesn't
feel
feel
like I've helped by encouraging Kylar to assist.
well done. So Kyla can use the help action. So yeah, you can roll a strength check with advantage.
Cool. First one was an 18.
Yep.
8 was the second one.
Luckily, the 8 would not have been enough. Okay, cool. As you, 18, smash this door. More than required. What was here? The DC for this was 10. This is how weak this is. Slightly rotten door. You take. Not only do you open the door, you essentially take the door off its hinges and just go into the room with the door. As there are two of these shambling, half-dead things that just reach out towards you from inside. They are going to take their attacks at you, and you guys will be able to swing and take your attacks against them, including you, Kylo, as well. Oof, I think it's going to be one miss, one. Oh, no, they get. Oh, yeah, they get one hit. So 19. Why not?
Yeah, hits.
Beats your one. So, yeah, one misses you, the other one hits you. They only do. Oh, no, it's a claw attack. That is 3 points of slashing damage. As you see Reinhardt burst through, he just carries the door almost like he's running with his door on his arm still. And these two hands dart out from either side of the door to grab hold of him. One misses, one claws against his arm, just breaking through any armor that's there, leaving them open to whoever is close enough to stab in or those with arrows to shoot. So please, roll your attacks, all of you, or do them one at a time. So
I think I'll be too far away, won't I?
You would be too far away at 10 foot, yeah.
Yeah.
Kylie, if you were helping with the door, you'd be able to get one blow in before you hear some crossbows shoot over your shoulder, I believe. So do your one first, Kylie.
Oh, I wasn't holding an action.
Oh, okay, don't worry then.
Can
Oh,
you
you were
call
being
out who's
super
doing what when?
Yeah, so Kylie's going to attack first.
That is 15.
Yeah, 15 hits.
That is 10 slashing plus the Colossus. That's for number 5.
15. Nice. As you go straight into one of these, recognize them as, again, undead sailors, but these two up here are human. As you go straight in with the sword and back out, and then Naira, if you do your Eldritch Blast, and then Hawkus, you go in with your.
So now I'm level 5. I get 2.
Okay.
So I'll hit 1 on each, I guess. 15 and an 18 to hit.
Yep.
So for one of them, do I roll the damage twice as well, or do I just use same damage for both?
Yeah, damage twice as well.
So 14 damage.
Oi. Yep.
And then 7 damage for the second one.
7 damage. The first one, as you slice in and the Eldritch Blast goes in, you just blow the head off this zombie completely. It is incredibly weak. Hawkus, you can see one is drops down to its knees pretty much on death's door, and the other one's looking a little bit more fresher as you can fight.
The one that's fresher, is it within 5 feet of anyone?
Yeah, Kyla's attacked it with a bow, so, with a sword.
That means
Schneck.
I'm going to do my thing that gives me advantage and I don't move.
Mm-hmm.
It's 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, that's a poor roll. That is 5 plus. Now, do I want to do one of my new special abilities or not? Yeah, okay. I'm going to roll 1 sneak damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that is so it's 11 total, so 5 plus 6. And for my other one, I'm going to do a sneak attack trip.
Mm-hmm.
If the target is a large or smaller creature, it must succeed in a DC 15 Dex saving throw or have the prone condition.
Rather than that 20.
Actually, fair.
So, yeah, that's still an 18. They've got minus Dex. So I was like, oh, this will work. Yes, it's an 18. So, it rocks back.
So that was 11 damage in total, and that's me done.
Nice. Both of them are looking messed up. Reinhardt, as you are in the room, you should turn
Bonus
around.
action hide.
Yeah. Nice. Roll a stealth check. These things are definitely going to see you.
And we're in a fight, so I get advantage. 27.
Yeah. You are hidden. Where did he go? Who knows? Reinhardt, as you smash through, you realise you've just got this door. You can drop it, turn around, sword out. You can see there's these two here. One is on Death's door. The other one is bloodied.
I'll go with the one that's bloodied. I've got 2 attacks now because I hit level 5. Pretty sure it's got to be on the same person.
No, I don't think it does.
No?
No. It's just because you're using one action. I think you can choose. So you just split them up. So yeah, take the first one and then, because if that creature dies, you just kill something else.
Cool. 11 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
These are the zombies.
3 damage on the first attack.
Oh no! Don't kill me. That was still
No.
funny enough.
I'll go again for the same one.
Yep.
That's 8 to hit.
8 isn't. Yeah, it meets it.
Oh, sweet. And then that one is a 8 damage.
8 damage. These are both on 1 HP. Felix, you can see everyone is fighting out. If you got anything you want to do from rage before Morgul is likely going to step in.
I can do 2 crossbow attacks.
I like that. I like the idea that Morgul's getting ready to run in and these 2 crossbow bolts. You got 2 crossbows then?
2 hand crossbows, yeah.
Oh, how did you afford those?
Had them the whole time.
Pretty expensive.
Well, you know, I'm a legendary bard.
Better be giving a good gift to those magazines. Hundreds of gold.
I've only got 20 gold on me. First attack is 10.
Yep. So one goes down. Second attack.
Second attack is dirty 20.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, as the crossbow comes out, as Morgul, you see Reinhardt slide in. You get ready with the axe, and 2 light crossbows fly over, tunk tunk, and the 2 zombies go down. I would say you shoot both in the head, but the other one doesn't have a head, so you just finish it off. As these 2 very drowned, very moist-looking undead sailors just hit the deck inside this quarters. That's the end of that. As you are inside, what looks to be like the captain's quarters. Reinhardt, you being inside, as you look around, Kyla, you close to stepping in, you can see the door is now completely ripped off, which is great. It's half rotten, and inside the whole area is there's a couple of like bookcases that are like half collapsed. There are disintegrated books and scrolls. Anything that was paper based is kind of fallen apart to just the general moisture was in here. This was up in the air, but there was definitely snow and wet and ice getting in that is just deteriorated everything inside this kind of office area. The like wood desk, the big wood desk that he has in there is like leaning across like 3 legs, but there is some stuff still within the desk that you could go over. As you can see, there's some glint and some shine of stuff on the desk at least, with drawers and whatever else is in here.
I'm not interested in any of the material stuff in here. I just want to find Brother, so
cool.
I'll
Give me an
let someone
investigation.
else search that stuff.
Yeah, give me an investigation check for other things.
That is a 12.
12. Yeah, as you can see the desk, you're just disregarding. You're looking around. There are 2 bodies in here. The 2 bodies got in here somehow. This was barricaded. How are they getting in here? What's going on? You can see to the back corner where the ship had been damaged, like the far right hand side, that there is a hole. There was a bed, and just next to the bed you can see where the floor is caved in, and there's like a jagged hole that goes down to the next to the like the floor below.
Can I peek into the hole?
You can indeed. So you go over on hands and knees, just poke your head inside. You have dark vision.
Yes.
Cool.
60 foot.
Nice. See it, Reinhardt, you see Kylie, come straight in, ignores the desk completely, goes and finds this hole, and just drops, almost like holding on to the edge, leans just in to get good view inside. Anything you would like to do as the first person in the cabin?
I'll search the top of the desk and the drawers if I can.
Yeah, you can pull them up. So yeah, give me a investigation.
12.
12, nice. As you pull out and just like grab everything that's on there, you can you find a pouch that is kept itself in pretty good order. You find a set of cartographer's tools as well, and as you open up the pouch, you hear its coins in there. There's 50 gold within that pouch.
Sweet.
On the desk itself, the rest of you come into the room as you see, essentially as soon as those bodies hit the deck, kind of just beeline straight inside the room. You see Reinhardt go over and start opening the deck. The rest of you that were like 30 or 40 foot back see them just rummage around inside. It seems like no further signs of danger.
I'll go in.
I'll just stay where I am.
Stay at the door.
I notice the look on Felix's face as he's stood too far back to get that 50 gold.
It's not Felix that wants the gold. It's it's Hawkus.
Oh, not a thief. Well, stand back from the booty, you miss out. Steady aim. Morgul, give me a perception check.
15.
15. As you're stood, kind of like bouncer-esque, stood at the door, like facing out, looking back at Felix and Hawkus, who are further down, bit further back towards where the mast is, where the center of the ship is. You have a perspective of the ship and the mast as you look up. You, with a 15, can see that in the crow's nest, there is something in the crow's nest. You can't work out what it is, whether it's just like material, whether it's some clothing. Is there like there's something. There's a mass of some stuff in the crow's nest that is like up on this kind of angle facing back. So as you're looking at it, you can see like that edge, and you can see that that sprawling out of the holes, there is like bits of cloth and bits of other things that sticking out.
I'll say to Felix and Hawkus that there's something up there, and I'll try and make my way up there.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, nice. Cool. This is like a 30, 40, maybe higher foot climb as you, bit gladiator style because it's on an angle. Go up the rope and climb yourself up there slowly. If you're taking your time to get up there, we don't need to worry about rolls. You'll be strong enough to hold yourself as you start climbing up towards the crow's nest. Naira, as you go in, give me an investigation check as well.
An 18.
18. As you see Kyla's got his head underneath, and Reinhardt has kind of opened the drawers, pulled out these tools, pulled out this pouch, and is like, hey, gold, going to walk off. You notice that, like, in almost like as an ornament on top of the desk, mounted to the desk, like stuck to it, on a metal like boom, kind of like a boom arm is the best way of describing it, is a spyglass, which is like a little bit dull in coloration now, but looks like it's very well made. And as you kind of get closer, you can see this like it's a legit proper spyglass. This isn't like an ornament. This is an actual working spyglass that you can try and investigate to see how you can get off if you would like.
Yes, please.
Can I walk into the cabin and say, stealing from the dead, I see?
I shoot a look at him.
And
19.
then I look around the room for anything that hasn't been taken yet.
Nice. Roll investigation.
Why are you looking at me like that? I didn't. It was a compliment.
19 on investigation on how to get the spyglass off.
Oh yeah, easy enough to yeah.
20.
have
Have to.
Nara?
If I know how to get it off, can I try and get it off, please?
Yeah. It doesn't take long to like work out how to unclasp it from here. It's like on, and it just takes like a little latch and then a lift off. It's like somewhere to store it so it can be spun around as an ornament. But as you take it off, it's only small, but yeah, it's very nice. And as you like shine it up and have a look, it definitely it's like a legit spyglass. Doesn't look like much, but yeah, looks decent. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah. Only a 2.
2. It's a nice spyglass. It works at least. What was your investigation? 20 something stupid.
22.
22. You go around.
My +3 coming in clutch.
Yeah, you go around looking for like what has missed. Who's going to keep the good stuff? Who's going to keep the good stuff in just a drawer, right? There's going to be somewhere else. As you go around and try and find
hidden drawer.
Yeah, inside on the chair that sat behind the desk, one of the arms has a latch. Inside the latch is a dagger. So where the two arms of the chair kind of roll around, and they're quite like ornately dressed, there's a latch that lets you slide out this dagger. And as you slide out the dagger, you can see that the blade itself is like pristine, slight curve on the end, almost like a boning knife that comes round. This is a +1 dagger.
Is this a hint for me to not stand at the back firing my bow and arrow, by any chance?
It's just a +1 dagger that was hidden in the captain's quarters.
I don't understand why you keep a dagger in a chair when you could use it in a fight. But and then I try and toss it in the air.
Nice. Roll a dexterity saving throw. I'm joking. Stabs you in the eye.
25.
25. Cuts off your little toe. It's a DC 30.
Excuse me?
To not cut off your little toe. Yeah, sorry.
Better than your nose.
Better than your nose, see? Could always been worse. Nice. So yeah, you all get about, trying to search for things, move around. Kyla, you've poked your head down to the next floor. You want to see Kyla kneeling down with his head disappearing to the floor below. What are you looking for something specific down there, or you want just general perception check in the dark?
I will look for like any humanoid figures, any kind of sign of life.
Yep. Give me investigation.
That is a 10.
A 10. That's not super good. Nice.
It's like all these investigations with a +0 and -2 for exhaustion is not good.
I'm glad you don't want to put your head through. It's dark, so you are using dark vision, but that only gives you like grayscale view. So you're still you're literally looking for movement for like grey on grey. to see if anything's moving. You do with a 10. You can smell the smell of rot down here. It doesn't seem like there's too much water down here. It doesn't seem like too much water down here. You do hear the slight shambling of some feet on the floor, the scraping of some feet. You can't work out numbers, but from the smell and from the sound, you know that there's at least something down here. This appears to be the crew quarters. On the first floor down, that would make sense for the ship. So you can see close up, there's a couple of like bunks all along the edge, just like hammocks that are lined up. So as you're looking down from the back, kind of up the ship, you can hear the shuffling. You can see some of the bunks a bit further away, but you can't make up anything else.
Do I do that? Can I light a torch and shine that in there?
Yeah.
To see if I can see anything more with the light.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you light a torch and hold that down there and try and get visibility, you can see, give me another perception check. Not with disadvantage.
That's a 12.
12. You light the torch down there, and this is the crew quarters. You can see boxes strewn out here. You can see stuff that's tossed about. You can see that there are some bunks down the far end. You're looking down, so there is, where you're looking from the back corner, there is like a wall, and then the two channels that run into the wider quarters, so you can only hear what's going on there. You do hear, as you look down and go around, the sound of that shuffling and movement picks up a little bit. There's a bit of a recognition and a sound, a slightly quicker shuffling of what's going on here, like maybe that a light down here is unusual for these things.
Okay, I will pull the light back up, turn to the other ones in here, and say, if you can find another way down, perhaps we go for them from both sides.
Okay, I'll head out, see if I can find any stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I'll relay to Felix and I'll relay to everyone that, Hog's inside with us, isn't he?
Yep.
Me, Morgul. I'm up the
Morgul.
He's up
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're like, where's Morgul? And you just see this gladiator style wobbling on the rope, whoa, going up, and he's about 30 or 40 up now. As you look around, you can see that there are a few hatches that normally are on the ship's sea size, one that's closer to the crew quarters and one that's further down. The one that's closer to you, as you come out and check it straight away, is the same. As you go to pull it, it doesn't pull up, like it's been barricaded from the inside. So you pull and it's kind of stuck. So you're like, okay, we're gonna have to maybe chop through this if we want to get down this way. There is also the central port, which has a net across it, still, where the cargo hold is just in front of the main staff. That is the right word to staff, which you can see. But yeah, there should be another. Normally on ship sea size, there should be one at the front as well, so you can go check those. Your theory would be, though, likely barricaded from the inside. It seems whatever happened here, they barricaded themselves in. The crew quarters, the captain's quarters was barricaded from the inside. This hatch barricaded from the inside. Someone has boarded up to lock them inside from the inside. Morgul, as you get up to the top of the crow's nest. It is a little shaky as you get up there. As you get towards the top, like I said, this is the bordering on the likely more 40, 50 than 30 foot. The mast sways quite a lot up in the wind. As it gets up there, you'll be like, fuck, in full plate armor with a great axe on your back. This is maybe not your smartest ideas, but you get.
Can I shout out up to him?
Yep.
Why we send the heaviest person up to there?
He loved it.
What a stupid idea.
Well,
and
you
I'm not the
didn't go up.
brains.
You went running in the room, so.
True. And then I kind of fiddle around with my knife, wave my knife in the air.
So as you get your hands on the edge, you're as you grip onto the edge of to pull yourself into what would, and you're on an angle as well. So to get the crow's nest isn't like straight up, so you're like pulling yourself up over it to kind of look in. You could get in and stand on it, but it would be even more awkward. So you kind of feel a bit safe as you grab. But as you grab, you feel like tree shavings and like material in your hands as you kind of pull yourself up to look. And yeah, the base and like up around the side. And this is like classic crow's nest, like a basket. It looks like so a small hole where you'd pull yourself through, so like one of the pillars is missing, and other than that it's just pillars all the way around in a larger basket shape, about 2 or 3 foot deep, and it's full of dry grass, wood shavings, shredded canvas from the sails, and then some like tufts of hair, bits of bones, and the odd little glint of something shinier.
I'll investigate that shiny thing.
What is the shiny thing? Give me an investigation check.
3.
Cool. You shimmer through and like shake, and as you shake through to try and find the shiny things, where you're like gripping them with one hand and trying to reach with the other hand, you just shake and shimmer. You see those of you that below just see bits of grass and wood shavings or whatever just fall out of this nest, of this crow's nest. You just everything just flies out to the floor as you think. But you do get your hand on one thing at least as you pull back, and it's just a carved like stone. Its eyes are shiny. But yeah, when you grab it and pull it back and you look again, you realise that with your big old meaty hands, you've just essentially almost cleared the crow's nest of all the stuff that was in here and maybe shot off some of those shinies somewhere else.
Typical.
That's what happens when you roll a 3.
I just shout, "Look out below!"
Yep. But yeah, you have that. You can just quickly put it in your pocket and then try and make your way back down. But yeah, up hit that. There was just these bits that were here, and you've essentially shuffled away anything else that was shiny in here. But it did just look like the makings of a nest inside the crow's nest.
Okay, I'll make my way back down.
Nice.
I want to stand out of the way of the crows of the mast just in case he
Just in case it
falls,
falls, yeah.
because he would squash me.
It would
I have advantage on dexterity.
as long as you take your time.
I do, yeah.
You make your way down. Reinhardt, you go to the front, pull that handle on the front hatch. Again, same thing. These things have been barricaded down. As you pull on it, this one feels stronger and better barricaded. Actually, the one at the front is underwater as well. So not a lot underwater, but enough that like you're putting your hand into water to pull. So you're like, okay, that's probably going to be really difficult to break through. The one at the top, you could try and break through, but it feels a lot more sturdy than the door. The wood of the deck, obviously much thicker, more solid wood, and it's been barricaded slightly better. And then you have the netting across the kind of cargo hold.
With the netting, can we see anything below? Or
as you look into it, you can see that it goes down multiple floors, and it is a hole that goes through. You would know that it being a cargo hold, that there's probably one, if not 2 floors before you get to the actual hold itself. So if you go through this hole, you need a way of stopping. Because otherwise you're just going to go all the way through to the hold, unless you're just going to go all the way down through to the hold, but then you'll be falling like 40 foot. So you can see down and through there, trying to see anything on that first floor, on that crew quarters floor, difficult. It's like pitch black down there. So yeah, you'd have to like get your head down and have a look and roll for like a perception to see what's in there. But initial glance, you can see this hold is covered by this cargo net, but then it goes through every floor down to the hold.
I'm going to think to myself, like, I don't want to get too wet straight off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll try and somehow, like, jimmy open the middle one, maybe, or like using my sword or shield to kind of like leverage it up and use force to pop it open.
Yeah, give me a strength check. As you can see, so the rest of you, before you do actually, so you can see Morgul's coming back down. Kyla, you've looked down. You've got the torch back now. As I peek out, there's no door in this captain quarters, so you can see Reinhardt's gone down to the front, gone back to the up, and is looking. Anyone else want to do anything else to check or help or do anything whilst you're all on the ship? Or I'll just let Reinhardt pull on this door.
Well, I mean, it's not floating again, so. And I've got my trinket. I don't think that. Oh, I'm going to look for see if any danger comes our way. I think I'm going to stand on like the side of the ship and just have a look and see if there's anything that will come our way. Because obviously zombies have appeared out of nowhere repeatedly.
Yeah. Nice. Give me a perception check.
And can I prepare
a perimeter perception check?
And can I prepare an action to hide if I see anything?
Yes, you
can. That's a 13 perception.
13, nice.
Which is higher than my passive perception.
Which is good. Felix, Nara, anything you want to do? You can see Reinhardt's like stomping about looking for entries. Morgul's slowly making his way down, and Kyla is in there in the room.
Can I have a look at where Morgul had been rummaging all the stuff from the crow's nest?
You'd have
to the floor.
Oh, onto the floor. All you would have seen is that he just knocked. It just looked like a load of grass shavings, cuttings, and wood shavings had just fallen out.
Yeah, I want to go over to the grass bit and just see if it looks like normal grass from this plane or weird.
Okay.
If it is actually grass, I said.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah, give me investigation. Or nature.
Oh, I did a nature, sorry.
Yeah.
14.
14. Yeah, as you see the bits of it just falling down, like dry light, so they float down as you catch the bits that don't float off into the sea or into the snow. It looks like 14 looks like dry grass, like normal grass. There are cliffs that aren't so far from here for on Draca, which would be grassed. Wood shavings, again trees. It all just looks like normal stuff. There is then tatters from you can see where bits of the sails have been ripped apart, and that's come down as well. So it all looks like normal materials. Okay. Nice. Reinhardt, give me a strength check then, using your sword to try and like pry open this barricaded doorway.
8.
The way that it will sit is flush to the floor, with the little handle that you pull to like lift up. Because it's barricaded underneath as well, you're trying to get your sword in underneath and get enough leverage. You're just like chipping away at the wood. You're destroying the wood that's there rather than getting underneath. So you make like a good nice little dent and chop out some of the wood, but you're not getting enough leverage to get under. You're not getting under to get leverage to try and pry open this door with an 8. Kyla, anything you want to do? You'll be able to see Reinhardt struggling to
get I was kind of waiting for that to get popped open to jump down the hole.
You'd know. You've got, as you're staring at it, you've got the what you poked your head through is a hole. So it's like you're dropping down into the next floor. It's going to be pretty difficult to get yourself out without another way. So yeah, that's one way. You know that thing that he's trying to pry up is a staircase. It's just a normal staircase round. But if you can't get it up, the only other option is you've got the main cargo hold. But the problem with that is it's a hole that goes down. So you'd have to find a way of stopping to get off at the level you want.
Yeah. So I was waiting to see if they can get that open before dropping down, knowing that I won't be able to get back out otherwise. Yeah. So I'm kind of just on hold until there's some movement there.
Sweet. Yeah, right now as you look up, you see the beautiful big ass of Morgul coming down with his giant grey axe, and you're like, maybe 2 strong boys are better than one. Morgul, you safely make your way back to sea level, and can see the attempt that is going on to try and pry this door open. If you do want it to both roll, buddy up, or advantage each other, however it wants to work, to try and get this through, or if you can't pry it open with strength, you can obviously attack it, but that makes way more noise.
I can roll.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
both give me strengths.
14.
What was yours?
11.
11. Oof. again, trying to get the leverage in here. You are both just like chipping away the deck around this door, but it's not enough. It's one of these.
I reckon if someone can't kicks it, it'll sort itself out.
You fall off the side of the boat, deep into the ocean. Somebody's drinking.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
No,
Let's be clear.
Suggested. Snapping him. Not strong enough. This thing is. You can feel trying to get this door open. This thing has been barricaded with multiple planks, like nailing it shut. You're going to need to either destroy it all the way through or roll a bit better on your strength. But for now, yeah, you see Reinhardt and Morgul both panting, trying to try different angles, like two dads trying to solve a problem that neither of them probably can.
And I hear, is the movement downstairs, is it getting closer to where the hole is?
If you want to listen again.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a perception listening.
Okay. That's a 6.
It's a echoey chamber with a hole that goes down. You can hear water splashing within there as well, so you know that hold goes down. You can hear shuffling, whether it's coming closer. You can tell with a 6 that they're still shuffling and there's a fevered movement. The noise that's being made by trying to break in has alerted whatever was shuffling down here a lot more than just your light now.
Can I go over to where Kyler is by the hole and just say to him, do you think that I can go down there and see if there's another way from inside to unbarricade the door, and if things go south, I could just, misty step back up? Because the two big guys, they don't seem to be getting anywhere with that door.
Hearing sweating and smashing.
If you're going down there, I'm going down as well.
You won't be able to get back out, though. Unless... And then I start to think about... Nope, never mind. I can't get you out.
Well, hopefully, if it comes to that stage, they would have got in by then.
I call out to the others to say, this isn't working, we're going down the hole.
What's Felix doing at this point? Because I don't want to be out here by myself.
I'm still standing out there doing fuck all.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'll stay here until someone else moves.
I jump down the hole.
I say to Reinhardt, put you back into it. I will give it one more strength go.
Do you want to do
I believe
yours?
the song you're looking for is "You Can Do It." Put you back into it.
Do you want to do yours
That's the one.
at advantage because you have slightly better strength?
I've rolled a 26.
26, nice. So as Naira looks at kind of says, okay, I'm going, and just drops down onto the deck below. You follow down after. You hear poof as you get the great axe in, pry open the door to this thing and see a staircase running down as you hear and smell the sound of rot as the shuffling starts to continue. I'd like you all to roll initiative, please. And I think we might stop there once you have rolled.
19.
And I'll write it down.
Also 19.
Ooh, who wants to go first?
First.
I'm down the house.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
No.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 1, which means I roll again.
Yay! Anyone?
Can we do it in order or I'll get confused?
15 to 10?
17. Yeah, that. Oh, sorry.
17.
I thought for some reason I thought I was the human paladin. That's my bad.
15 to 10?
15.
Ooh, 15.
Oh, I got 17.
Yeah, I know you got 17. I got that one in.
Uh,
And then
12 for me.
12 for you. And then Reinhardt, last but not least.
13.
Oh, 13, okay. So, not last but not least. Sweet. The door pops open. Let me get them all marked up. Reinhardt and Morgul, as you get that the hatch just slaps. You can see where it was barricaded with like 4 or 5 planks that pulled across. You just snap them as light shines in. You can see there's a staircase round, but the first thing you are hit with is the smell that comes up. This kind of like stench. Actually, can you both give me nature checks, Reinhardt and Morgul, as
13.
13. Nice. Anything better than that, Morgul?
Rolled a 2 and got a 5.
Nice. 13. The smell that comes up, Reinhardt, is like a strong. There's a stench there. There is a as you smell that, there is something down here that is giving off this rotten smell, and you feel like there's an acidicness to it that you believe is a chance of getting poisoned. There is something very, very poisonous about the smell that's coming out from down here, and something must be giving it off. As Kyla and Naira, you two drop in, you both give me perception checks. You both got dark vision.
Yeah.
It's 11 for me.
9 for me.
9. What you don't see then is as you two drop down, pressed up against the wall, is something that is not a zombie, something that you have not seen here before, with a long snake-like tongue and mouth open. Potentially was a humanoid before, but has lost all of its hair and form and is grey-black in skin colour. As you drop down, it smiles and its tongue comes out. As we will stop there and pick up this next time.
I have a question.
Yes?
What would happen if we don't have dark sight?
You see nothing. It's black. You need to get a torch. It's really annoying.
What happens if I've got blind sight for within 10 feet of me,
Then you can only
but
see
not
out
dark
to 10
sight?
feet.
So I can see within 10 feet.
You can only
regardless.
see within 10 feet, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, dark. Too many races have dark vision. It's a real pain in the ass. It really spoils doing stuff in the dark. But yes, we shall.
Dark sight, or whatever it is called.
Dark vision is spoiled. And yeah, blind sight's fine. It's boring seeing in the dark. But yes, you've all dropped down, or some of you dropped down, some of you are open hatches, and we shall go and find out what is creeping below the surface next time round. Ta-ta, farewell.